first class test losses, and all of the military and first responders attending the game tonight for their heroism. The colors tonight are being presented by the Lanceros Quintano Basketball League. Now please remain standing for tonight's presentation of the national anthem, being performed by Cassandra DeFuscio.
Oh, can you see by my dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed, and the twilight has been, whose multitudes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the rain.
Not a bad national anthem, you know. Not bad looking. But I don't see women that aren't my wife. All right? Stop asking. Now, bad news for anybody that didn't remember this from last night. Sundo is front running at church right now. He thinks God's going to save him from this Suns collapse. Wrong! He going to have to deal with it just like us. Playbackers, be kind to me, please. I'm alone tonight. And no Sundo to help me split the duties of speaking and passing out VIPs, but I'll try to keep you all taken care of. We got a full house on playback already. Once again, folks, if you have your own League Pass, you can come on over to playback and watch the game with us and just log yourself in. Bada bing, bada boom, we're all in one type shit. Nestor, I swear to God, this dude either has connectivity issues or the shortest attention span a TikToker generation member could ever have. Because bro comes in and is like, VIP, VIP! I give it to him, and then bang, he's gone every time. Hey. 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 Avi says score prediction. Bruh, I don't even know, man. Honest to God, I don't even. I mean, they don't have any of their best players, and yet I still don't trust the Suns. Look at it. ESPN says that Orlando's going to win by damn near 3 points. That's how down bad we are. Goga Pataze about to put his Goga nuts down our throats today. I'm sorry. Is it too early for that? Can you tell I'm not in the most optimistic mood? All right, this team has broken your boy. You happy? You happy?
Bank of the Phoenix Suns. First Bank, banking for good. Member
Literally lost
FDIC.
all belief in this team without Kevin Durant. And then the best part about that is you can't trust him or Beal to stay healthy. So it's like, what are we doing here? I've come to the conclusion for the first time all season that I really think the Suns need to make a trade so that, like, there's something wrong, something broken with this team when KD doesn't play. So I think we need to make a trade that somehow fixes the problems so that we can win without him. Does that make sense, or is that too convoluted? Metro, go ahead and Google convoluted, because I know your 11-year-old self has no clue. All right? Katie, my wife in the house, telling me to calm down. All right, I'll calm down. I'll give it a quarter. I'll give it a quarter before I lose my shiz.
Of injuries, but you look at this road trip as a whole, and the Suns really struggling.
Make sure the scoreboard's
going
gonna work for
I was
us.
able to catch up with Royce O'Neal about that pregame on what exactly needs to change, and he said that the key for them to start the second half strong is that they have to pick up their intensity and be even more locked in. He said that right now this Suns team, they recognize and acknowledge.
I'm happy for Royce O'Neal, but it's kind of difficult to enjoy his great play when we keep losing. It has nothing to do with him. It's not his fault, but
what we can control and competing every possession.
Thank you, Amanda.
yeah. So what happened with that, Timothy? What happened with the Cards Seahawks game? I have not had a chance to watch it.
About 6 minutes in each of the third quarters that undid all that good work.
It just goes to show you it's a 48-minute game, and you can't take any second you're out there on the floor for granted.
Guys, help me out. I'm a lonely cuck tonight, and I need y'all to hit the like button for that reason alone. All right? No Sundo. We need the like button hit to make up for it. And maybe, as usual, he sees a bunch of likes, front runs on over here for some attention. All right? You know he can't resist you guys, even though he says he hates you. Jump ball, Goga wins over Plum Dog. I don't know why Plumlee is still starting, but okay. Oh, wait, I'm faking positivity. Suggs gets the ball. Guarded by Beal. Oh, Caldwell Pope misses a three. We're going to win. Oh, no, it got stolen. These Mavericks, these Magic jerseys are super duper clean, though. Not going to lie.
Quick push up the floor, Plumlee, up to Jones.
Royce to Book.
And this is a game, I think it's safe
Whole
to
bunch
say
of players I do not know because they're down injury-wise. I mean, maybe not a whole lot. Maybe like one or two guys. Just one for them right now. I don't know who number 23 is. Royce gets it. Poked out of there. 3.3 seconds to go. Suns already getting their a-holes clamped shut. Anyone shocked? No? Didn't think so.
3.3 on the shot clock. They'll have to work quickly here. Pass over the top, stolen away.
Inbound pass stolen to Caldwell Pope, who can't even dribble it up the court without losing it. They kick it. Wendell Carter tried to pass it, loses it. Actually, who is that guy? Was that Wendell Carter? He's wearing... Bro's got braids now?
And the foul early, so Tyus Jones to the free throw line.
Looking good. Still threw it away.
Mindset than the Suns. Yeah, the Suns without KD, other guys have to step up.
What's up, King West? How you been, man?
Noted their top two scores.
Let me double check playback here.
Basically all stars right now.
Best rebounders. You got
all
Wagner,
NBA players right now.
Make sure everybody's got a VIP.
The team in assists.
We
and
do.
look, Wagner, the way he was playing.
Beautiful.
I know it's early, but there was already, murmurs of putting himself into the MVP.
All right, Tyus hits the first free throw and the second. What's up, Ruben Sandwich? Okay, that's Tristan Da Silva. Thank you. Thank you.
Has played the Suns well.
Suggs. Beal goes around the screen and fucking Goldberg spears Suggs. Maybe it just looked bad from that angle. Suggs, once again, cut your hair. It looks terrible. All right?
Got themselves down by 16.
These bald bastards don't know how to go bald, man. It's just annoying.
I say young head coach, now in his 4th season, but what a job he has done here. This team, 47-35 record last year. Got
First free throw is good.
5 seed, lost in a.
But that's the thing, Metro. He doesn't have hair. He thinks he has hair, but everyone knows he doesn't have hair, and that's the issue. You're not fooling anyone.
There's a lot of ways, even though Apollo and Fonz are the best players. But
I could have that much hair, bruh. No joke. I could have as much hair as Jalen Suggs, but I get rid of it because it looks terrible. 2-2. Beal over to Plum. Nice pass to Tyus. The floater and the does not get the foul. Suggs guarded by Plumlee for some gosh darn reason. Ooh, Plumlee rips him! That's why! Euro Plum! Plumlee gets ripped. All right? There's a Euro from Goga and a tap-in, because we're tiny. All right?
Throw it up there. He knew he would get to it before anyone else.
60-year man, 6'11".
LeBron's got more hair than Jalen Suggs, and that should tell you something. Royce with the pump fake. Steps in for the floater. It's a little short, and then Goga volleyball spikes it out of bounds.
Yeah, the key is for the Suns to get out and run. They got.
But hey, thanks for coming out and watching, guys. It's an early stream today. Suns suck now, so shout out to you guys for watching this car crash with me. You know, going through this insane humiliation ritual that we call Suns basketball. Goga, fake pass, looking for Jalen, gets it to him, setting a screen on Beal. Suggs, crab dribbling. I think he traveled. Plumlee blocks his floater, and he should have been the one that touched it last, out of bounds. Suns ball.
Orlando team coming off a loss to Philadelphia Friday night. 102-94.
Eddie, what happened in the Cardinals game? I was watching AZ Sports Fan stream.
Plumlee on the drive.
So no foul call for Plum Dog. Get Plumlee out of the game, bruh. I mean, I appreciate the blocked shot, but Oso can do that, okay? Just
The rookie up in the air could have perhaps looked to get a foul. Here is
you floater from Wendell Carter is good.
7th-year man. Signed a 3-year extension back in October.
Ties to Book. Screen from Plum. Book to Plum. Pumping, faking, and finishing. All right, Plumlee.
Squeeze it up past Bitadze.
I don't know, Vision. I don't know.
And shot making that you're going to have to get from Plumlee in the absence of Nurk.
Yeah, and he's got to think that way as well.
Top of the key, Tristan Da Silva pumps off the backboard. Good. Avi's pointing out Book hasn't shot the ball yet. That is pretty crazy. He kicks it to Beal for 3. Yum, yum, yum. It's good. That looked good. Hey, we're lucky we're playing a team that's super duper injured because we might as well be. That's how bad we are now. Maybe we can win this game due to attrition. All right, attrition alone. Once again, Metro, go ahead and Google what attrition means. Damn, Tristan Da Silva cashes a 3 in Book's face. Royce over to Book. Pumping, trying to draw a foul, thinks better of throwing that up because he was not going to get the whistle. Book into the corner to Beal, has to go up like OBJ to catch it. Tyus, 4 seconds. Hezzy, blow by, floater off the backboard is good. Don't lie, Metro. No one believes you. No one believes you. Nestor, I see that you won a VIP. Are you going to be here for more than 3.5 seconds after I give it to you?
Suggs outside, Bitadze with a dribble handoff.
Pump fake. Suggs into the paint, half spin, turn around, pump fake, turn around, fade away. God damn, that was beautiful. A little bit of luck, let's be honest. Had to be a little bit of luck. That was a lot of moves to actually finish it. But it was beautiful. If Book did that, y'all would be nutting. Oh, Tyus gets blocked by Tristan Da Silva and thrown out of bounds like a rag doll.
With the Magic in front, 13-9.
I don't even think he got fouled. I think it was just a block. Yep, clean block.
Using that quickness to get to the hoop, and the bank is good.
Pretty funny, man. I we all know we're down bad, but this is just like the Pelicans situation. Maybe not, because they just had their star come back. But it's like an absolute should win for the Suns. Absolute should win. However, we're all smarter now, aren't we? Aren't we? Aren't we smarter Suns fans after that Pelicans debacle followed up by the third quarter meltdown versus the Heat? Don't we kind of know what to expect from this point? A soulless, testosterone-less, bitch-made Phoenix Suns team is going to take the court. And that's what you're seeing already. That's what you're seeing. Mo Wagner hasn't even come off the bench to do an impression of his brother yet. Just wait. Just wait. Okay? So it's just the weirdest place to be right now. The weirdest place to be. We're missing Durant. We're missing Nurkic, but you could call Nurkic a wash, right? I mean, it's not like anyone's going to be like, we lost because we didn't have Nurkic. No one thinks that. It could help. No one thinks that. You're just down Kevin Durant and a rookie, Ryan Dunn. And that means you're going to lose to the Magic, who have none of their stars playing. None of their quote-unquote stars. ESPHX says, I still don't get the fall off, bro. What happened? I wish I knew. Gutlessness is what happened. Gutlessness. That's our team. The gutless Suns. Haas says if KD was on the bench, it'd be better energy. I've seen him on the bench cheering and hooting and hollering and coaching up guys in losses. Whether he's on the bench or back in Phoenix rehabbing, we lose unless he's on the court. You know? That is a big problem, I feel, Sean. The Suns, like he says, the Suns signed Tyus to play point guard, but Booker's still choosing to play point guard. That's on him, not Vogel. I think you mean, Bud or the system. I think it's on Bud and Booker. Truly. They need to pull him aside. Book needs to pull himself aside, look in the mirror. Oh my God, Royce. Send Royce to the All-Star game in lieu of Booker.
And including that bucket, he is now 21 of 39 from distance.
And really what makes you feel good if you're Royce O'Neal, he looked right at Jamal Mosley. And Jamal
Bataze
was something I won't repeat, but
got Plumlee guarding him. He's faced up on him. He's just looking to pass. Gets it over to KCP. Back to Gogs. Ooh, Goga! That would have been so sick if he would have finished that. I missed a Haas. Oh, no. But I forgot to mention Haas. Thank you for the $2.99, man. I just read it and reacted, but appreciate you, man. 95 watching. Please sarcastically hit that like button. Really, really appreciate it.
They can guard you, as they would be if you were guarding them in the post.
Move in front on that Beal basket.
Goga, Flota, no good. Good defense by Plum.
Swings it into the corner.
Tyus corner three is good. Beautiful.
The Suns love that corner three-point shot, and they are highly effective at it. Suns number 4 in the league in
Offensive foul?
three-point shooting.
All right, must have got a little push off. We got Oso and Grayson Grey Goose Allen coming into the game.
Will check into the game.
Yeah, and Brad knew that he would do it, and he set him up. But right there, the quick pass by Devin, right in the shooting pocket to Tyus Jones, who is unreal in that corner three.
Tyus actually bringing the ball up. What a mitzvah.
So 6 rebounds and
Look up mitzvah.
here is Beal. Swings it across the book.
Metro. Another corner three. Another corner three.
Triple.
Okay.
Out of that timeout, and 11-0.
Bullied to greatness. Bullied to greatness. It happens, people. It works. You've seen it work.
Mitch and Book is not
Goga.
shot attempt yet, but
Over to
he is serving up.
Suggs. Gets it poked out. Uh-oh. Book, get your hands on it. Thank you. Book comes away with it. Hezzy. Cooks De Silva. Backboard in. That is a great take from Devin Booker.
No, he rocked the silver to sleep. I mean, he might as well have just given him
Such a
mask.
nice.
Didn't get any light to get in.
That half spin. I need to learn how to do that.
Stood him up. But again,
Very true,
I
Euphoria. Very
they're
true.
gonna put
We'll
these
talk
big
about
guys
that
on
come
you.
second
Devin
quarter.
Booker, you Bradley Beal, you Tyus Jones. You got to make them pay.
Right.
Like, because on the opposite side, they're offended. Royce O'Neal got caught down there. And, you know, so
And one
that's the way
complete
you
for
do it.
Book.
Wendell Carter didn't like it, and that's the chess match that you have to play.
What up, Big Merc?
Tazi with a handoff. Cole Anthony just checking into the game for Jamal.
DC, I got you, man. My bad.
Quickly to the pull-up.
Yeah, he's instant offense, though. And that's one guy you need to worry about off the bench. He'll probably get a lot of minutes now because Jamal Mosley will be looking for offense, and he has it.
His minutes have gone down this season as Booker fading to his left.
Wow, Book with the three.
The Suns have made their last 6 field goals.
Bullied to
And another
greatness.
3-point hit. They are perfect.
I need to
from
keep
beyond the arc.
bullying.
5 of 5.
Out of bounds. Goes off Goga. Cole Anthony could not get the pass to him.
Sleepy when those first few minutes ticked away. We got into the.
I know all these beats, Haydot, all right? I grew up with Gary Menson.
Deep three straight away from Booker.
No! That could have. Book had a three just rattle around, down, and pop up and out. That hoits.
As Monte Morris checking into the game, he'll join Josh Okogie, Oso Ighodaro, Grayson Allen, and Devin Booker on the
Morris
floor.
into the game. Morris has been
Mosley's
playing
gonna go deeper into his
incredible basketball.
bench. As Mo Wagner will check in.
Yeah, and Black checks in, and Black actually, you know, he played extremely well a couple of weeks ago in Phoenix. And he is a guy that runs their offense. He creates, but
I'm
he
shocked
can also
Mo
shoot
isn't just
basketball.
sliding into his brother's role somewhat. I know they play differently, but I'm just shocked he's not starting in place of him. Mo, in and out, Hezzy on Oso, goes baseline, gets it to Cole. Cole leans with it, rocks with it, and hits a little fadeaway push shot that was very tough. Book's got Mo on him, spins off of him, kicks to the rack, gets it out to Morris in the corner. No good. Oso rebound. Oso gets fouled on the way up, but they ain't going to call it. They ain't going to call that shit. That's all good. Had another putback attempt that just rolls out.
Here is Black outside now, second-year man out of Arkansas. 6'7".
Damn, Warren. What was the score? I keep missing it when you guys tell me in the chat. What happened with the Seahawks game? What was the end score? I saw at halftime it was like
No chance.
they were down 7.
He just wanted to get a good look at that Suns fan who's wearing the El Valle Suns jersey.
Fake hustle extraordinaire.
Timeout, and it is 26-17. Good start. Of course, those are rookie numbers that we need to pump up. We need to be up, I'd say, 30 so that we can incur. Metro, look up incur. So that we can incur the wrath of the third quarter. Ruben said, let's not talk about it. All right, that's fair. That's fair. Ruby Tuesday. I don't want to upset you, my king. All right. Well, Avi, Metro's like Metro, what are you, 7 years old? Or did you just turn 8? He's like 8 years old. You know? No one believes you, Metro. No one believes you. You might as well stop lying. And I think Ruben's like 9 years old, if I'm correct. No, Ruben's like, what are you now, 14, Rubes? Warren says, why did I pick all AZ Sports LMAO? I should have at least bandwagoned the Yankees at least. Well, where do you, I take it you live in Arizona, right? So that's just being a good, honest fan, If you live in a town that's got professional teams, those are your teams, especially if you were born there. And if you stray, there's got to be a good-ass reason for straying, or else you're a bandwagoner. Now, me personally, I come from Omaha, Nebraska. We have no professional sports. So for me, it was like all of my dad's teams became my team. And then the Suns were the one team that I picked on my own, And then, yeah, I'm a cursed Huskers fan.
Now, Book didn't take a shot for the first 5 minutes, but in a 2.5 minute span, went to work, and right there on the rookies.
Yeah, that's a difficult shot, but Devin makes
I might have to get that colorway of Books if they're available. They're like his original Book PEs. I think I have them around somewhere. Let's see if I can find them.
With hot servings early. Morris, Sikogi, Book, Allen, Iguodaro, the 5 on the floor for Phoenix.
Book gets it to Oso, back to Book in the corner, pick and roll, over to Oso. Good left-handed pass to Allen in the corner! God, I am boned up over that pass. You don't understand. Left-handed passes like that for a right-handed player aren't that easy, and Oso made that shit look too easy. Cole Anthony whips it out. Sorry, that ain't Anthony. That's Anthony with the ball.
In the second half.
That was just Silva, I think, passing it out to him. Cole, deep three. Wow, rolled out just like Books did. Mo with the rebound and shovel pass. That was pretty. I like Mo. I wish we could pull him away from Orlando at some point. He's so underrated because his brother's a goat. Morris hits the floater. Contested. Asahi, the original Books that were like his PE, Wagner for 3, and he drills it. I guess we'll just leave him open since he's not his brother. We'll just disrespect him. We'll just disrespect him and pay the price.
Booker draws a double team. Oso on the drive finds a slashing Okogie.
Okogie to Morris, back down to Goose with the bump in the Euro and the funky lay. Shut up!
And one. Grayson.
He gets to do what he wants.
Now watch this. It's a foul.
Dusty, mine might as well have stayed in the box. I wore them like twice. They were not comfortable. They were not good to play basketball in. And I'm certainly not going to wear them around like a goon with pants on. But I would love the upgraded version of them that are really, really comfortable.
Our officiating crew, Gucci, Ben Taylor, Pratt Frayer, and Suyash Mehta. 34-22, Suns in front. Here is Black working on the Wagner screen.
Euro, Cole, that is pretty. Damn.
Step up and challenge him a little bit more on that.
Morris looking for Oso, and he was not looking. Luckily, he didn't let go of the ball. Book tripled, kicks it to an open Morris, top of the Kizzle. 4 thrizzle, no gizzle. It bounced out off the rizzle. Oh boy, a floater again. Mo gets the board. Fouled on the putback. It didn't go in, but he is going to the line.
For Wagner, 7th-year man out of Michigan.
But also got to recognize, look, Wagner's a different animal. He's all elbows and knees, and those are the ones that you hate to have to deal with. But you got to hit.
Yeah, Avi, just wait till he gets going.
Turn and think he's going to just block
You're not
him
even
out.
cooking us right now like you
put
could.
something right into his chest and let him think about it as he continues to run in there.
Suns' next home game
Misses a free throw, though. I like that.
December 15th, the week of tonight at 6 o'clock against the Portland Trailblazers. And it'll be the next Valley night. Make sure to get your tickets for this game and every game this holiday season by going to suns.com. Wagner missing.
That's True Vision. Says Bud's fumbling a bowl revenge game right now. Very true. We might see him. Might could. You know. Okogie in the game, thank God. Okogie's definitely been a bright spot all season every time he plays. Book, doubled off the pick and roll, gonna get to the rack, gonna get, oh my gosh, man, that's not a foul? Cole walks into a deep three and drills it. That was a very difficult shot. Very deep, very mindful, very demure, on the move.
They need his offense, so this is not unexpected.
Man.
7 points already as Morris gets tied up by Wagner. They said that's what this bench unit in particular does. They really scramble around.
Yeah, but Monty's got to read that. He saw it. He saw the double coming right at him. You got to give it up. Right now, you got to give it up. You cannot continue to go.
Wow, good defense.
You just don't have any kind of angle.
Good
you
defense.
Out of it, or you got to hurry up and get rid
I don't
of the
even think
ball.
that's a jump ball. I think he knocked it out, and it went off Monte.
Yeah, you're essentially creating a third defender.
Man.
Sideline, and then you got Wagner, who's at 6'11", covers over you. So 17
Lil Metro, let's get crazy. Lil Ruben, let's get crazy. Yeah, Avi, let's get crazy. Asahi, let's get crazy. Hey, Dodd, let's get crazy. We just lost the tip off and finna lose the game. What do you want? Hold on, my dog wants out of the room.
Black running the offense for Orlando. Goes inside, challenged at the basket.
Well, Oso is saying he didn't do it, but he's got to be more demonstrative to the bench if that's the case. And then they'll challenge him.
Let's see what the replay tells us.
Yeah, so looks like he just
And forearm to the midsection, forcing the miss.
But you know why he did that? Because he senses right now
Cold as hell in this house,
guy doesn't care anything about his body. You know? And so as a defender, you protect yourself when a guy like that drives to the bucket. And that's why you got to meet him out a little bit. If you're going to foul him, you got to foul him. Send a message because he doesn't care.
Royce O'Neal will check back in for Monte Morris.
All right. That's Mo Betta.
Bradley Beal checks in, joining Booker. Oso out there on the floor.
Mo, that's a free throw line.
Allen.
Hits.
1 and 2 for Wagner. O'Neal just does get it away.
Royce almost hit a crazy deep shot.
5-point game as we head to the
Somebody on the Magic.
Suns in front.
On the Magic bench.
You're watching Phoenix Suns.
It might be Paolo. Is wearing a Seahawks jersey right now. Ain't that some ish? Michael says, if only we could finish our quarters well. Yeah, and we need to finish really well in quarter 1 and quarter 2 because you know what's going to happen come quarter 3. Quarter 3, the aliens from Moron Mountain are in the crowd, just waiting to steal the talent through a magical basketball from our best players. And then they give them their talent back in the 4th, but it's too late by then. It's too late. All right, so Royce, 1 for 2 from 3. That last 2 that he missed was deep AF. Can't hold that against him. 2 points for Plumlee, who's a waste of my time. And I hate his guts right now because he's stealing Oso's development. Tyus, carrying with 10 points. 2 for 2 from 3, been to the line. You know, Beal, 2 for 3. That ain't so bad, right? 1 steal, 1 rebound. Book, 2 for 3, 6 points. You know, we got to get more creative because it's just too damn easy for every other team to double, triple, and take him out of the game when there's no KD. Okay? Apparently, Beal, not enough to draw the gravity away from him. So we got to be more creative. I think we've all talked about this, and I think most of us agree. We want Tyus bringing the ball up and distributing to whomever he chooses. And Book coming off of screens is a lot better than him trying to dribble through 3 people who trap him. Whenever we set a screen, the guy that defends the screen as like the big man, so the big man, our big man comes up, sets a screen. Or let's say Beal comes and sets a screen. The guy that's guarding Beal just stays with Book. Now he's doubled. That's not working anymore, bud. All right? You should know that, bud. All right, game's back. I'll rip into Bud later if need be.
Cole Anthony off the bench, so it's not a shock. You knew they needed some offense from him, and he is getting it to them.
Oso on the roll, tries to go glass, but can't get it. Here is Anthony, 7 points, 3 of 4.
Anthony, nice pocket pass to Wendell Carter. Fouled hard.
Muscles his way down inside.
I agree, Win. I want to see Bol in this game. It just doesn't make sense not to be trying him.
That's a pretty good foul.
As far as fouls go, sure.
Oh, shit, he is it. Is that what you were saying?
Slap deluxe.
Man, you just saved my life.
Carter Jr., 6'10", 262, big body. Averaging about 26 minutes a game. Seventh pick overall, originally by Chicago, but he's found a place here in Orlando, helping push them to a 16-9 start. Their winning streak actually goes back.
Second free throw is good.
Series. They have won 16 straight here at home, dating
Monte Morris bringing the ball
season,
up,
including the playoffs.
Half court.
That's a nice stretch. That's definitely using your home
Looking
court
for Beal, can't get it to him. Gets it to Plum.
Morris.
Plum to Grayson. Grayson to the rack. Has to settle for Bol, who knocks down a little midi on the baseline. No big deal. We won't play him though. Mo goes up strong through Plumlee and Bol at the rack.
Plumlee did a good job in cutting it off. Bobo probably should have been on top of that shot.
Bol did not play.
That's what I'm saying, Inferno. That's literally how I feel about it. Beal gets doubled and ripped, but then he throws it over to Bol. Bol finds Goose in the corner. Goose finds Morris. Back to Bol. Bol back to Goose. Goose hit Beal. The f are you doing?
Grayson should have been looking.
Crazy.
When the ball, before the ball
Crazy indecision. I like the passing and the unselfishness, but y'all got to be smarter than that. Even Metro's dumbass 12-year-old brain would have gotten that. Just kidding, Metro. I know you're 7. Cole Anthony, pick and roll. Hits the 3. Okay. Cole Anthony drilling deep threes. Not on my bingo card today. Maybe that's me not knowing, you know? There you go. Pissant brain. Metro lethal. Beal, step back mid. Beautiful. Beautiful. Thank you, Beal. Do that more. Cole with the unnecessary ass spin move in the corner. Gets it to Mo. Howard pulls and drills. Suns tied 38 all. Plumlee pick and roll with Morris. Pick and roll with Beal. Kicks it to Goose. Screens for him. They get it over to Beal. He gets a screen for... Oh, my God. And a Grayson charge foul. I guess screen foul's more like it.
Well, you had Anthony who pushed Allen into his fellow defender, but they call the foul.
I think Bud's going to challenge it.
And that is exactly what he's going to do.
So this is kind of a random thought.
With Pat Freyers, trying to explain the very thing.
I got to be honest, man. I think I'm done with these black jerseys, these black Phoenix jerseys. Like, I'm not saying they're ugly, because Lord knows we've had worse jerseys. But I never appreciated the fact that they took our Valley jersey, our black Valley jersey, and got rid of that and replaced it with this PHX jersey. Don't appreciate it. Don't like them. I really don't like that purple collar. They just look cheap and tacky, man. I'm done with them. I don't know. Anybody else feel that way? Like, I love black jerseys for our team. So I just want a better black jersey. Truly, what I want is our white and our purple jersey in black. That's it. Black with the orange burst. You know? These PHX jerseys are just washed to me. What up, Quick K? K Quick? I guess we're watching they're just watching the replay over and over and they're at timeout. But let's see. Did I don't know. Allen gave him kind of one of those. I think they're gonna keep that call. Allen using that muscle. All right. He's getting frustrated. They're being really physical. They're getting outplayed. He's a little frustrated. We all know our boy Goose gets frustrated sometimes. K-Quick, I mean, I don't know about starting Bull, but I just feel like Bull should be in the rotation at least and see what you can get out of him. You know? Mona, are you talking about the new Valley jerseys? Because I love them. I appreciate what they tried to do with them. I would have loved to have a cactus on them in some spot. But like on the jersey, like where the number is or whatever, but it's all good. They are so beautiful. The thing that pisses me off, Mona. Can I call you Mona? We won't have them next year. They'll be gone. Bye-bye. Oh, you like these? Thanks for buying one. We're never going to wear it again. So essentially you bought a dead jersey because they're money hungry. And dumb because they pick the wrong jersey sometimes. In retrospect, those teal ones were kind of ugly. All right. Wendell Carter. They get it to Mo for three. No good. Rebounded by Bull.
No chance for error, Bobo. Go get it.
Pick and roll. Beal and Bull. Tyus to Plum. Out to Goose. 8 seconds. We're getting no separation. We're developing no good looks at the rim. Plumlee throws it at God knows what. Essentially an air ball, even though it hit backboard only. Did not hit the rim. Allen with the steel ski, wheel ski. Oh my gosh, no. They saved it. Carter misses. Plum Dog rebound. Gets hit in the face by tiny little Cole Anthony.
Royce O'Neal at the scores table, checking back in here.
You know, guys do that a lot.
I don't know, Metro. I mean, they were okay. They weren't the worst. They were not the worst.
I feel sorry for them. I just use one guy, Charles. Charles or Karl Malone, they would come down knowing that guy was behind them. And
I agree. They should be throwing Bull oops, but I don't know if he's muscly enough to get into the paint without getting tossed around on the way to the rim. Beal down heel. Nice pass to Plum Dog, Trillionaire, who hits Bull in the corner. He steps in for a 2 and just rims out. I think he just should have stayed in the corner, but he got happy feet because he thought he was going to get defended. Cole, midi, no good. Tapped out by Royce to Tyus. Tyus going to slow it down. Pick and roll with Beal. Gets it to Beal. Beal, tough pass to Plum Dog. Nice finish. Good job, Plum.
Well, that's the spot that has been available because of Wagner's extension of his defense.
Cole Anthony, step back. Crossover on Tyus. Hits Mo open in the corner, and I mean open. And he does not hit, thank God. They kick it up to Beal. Beal, midi floater. Be more aggressive, Beal. Keep doing that. I don't care that you missed. Keep taking that shot. Okay? Howard to Mo. Nice little scoop finish. Royce. Over to Beal. Into the corner to Tyus. Because that's where our point guard belongs, standing in the corner. Tyus floater. Blocked. Out of bounds. Suns ball. Better be. Better be.
It looked like a defender block got a piece of it. And it will remain Phoenix basketball. 8 on the shot
Book
clock.
coming in for Bull.
As Devin Booker checks back in for Bull. Booker off the inbound.
Book, fade away. That's pretty. Little mini rainbow, mid-range. Man, that was nice.
KCP was at his mercy. On the left side of his body, and he's a right-handed shooter.
Shoulder lean, shoulder lean.
The Silver back on the floor is
two-stepping with the shoulder lean. Type shit.
Booker's going to be whistled for the foul. They're calling Book for the jersey.
Yeah, win-lose. You must have won a Memby
Booker is saying, that's fine.
while you were
Just
AFK
make sure
or
you call
something.
it on the other end.
I'm going to see how that works out.
Didn't work out so favorably in Miami last night. Black working off the
Pick and
screen.
roll.
Pushed off right there.
Black,
Right at it.
and we got Royce fighting for position in the paint with Wendell Carter. That's a mismatch, but,
O'Neal for the personal.
you know.
As Caleb Houston will check back into the game here.
Win-lose, I mean, I've done a little bit of 2K content, you know. It's tough when Sundo refuses to play 2K, I can tell you that. He's Madden only.
Batadze out there with the Silva.
Batadze, back to Black.
5 on a shot clock.
Black step through, that's a travel. That's a travel. Unless we fouled him, I guess we fouled him.
Reach in foul called on Plumlee.
Vision, I think Ishbia is probably starting to think, okay, I need to make a change so that we can win without KD.
With crew chief
Because this is broken. Because it's clearly broken.
14.
You know? Crossover from Black. Pick and roll with Batadze. Black fade away in the mid-range. Woo! That was pretty. I ain't even mad at that. That was nice.
24 minutes per game.
Royce for 3. Oh, my God. I am so impressed with how consistent he's been. Crazy.
Get a few stops. They're getting the looks on the other end.
KCP steps into a midi and hits it off of the Batadze screen.
His 2 points points in their loss Friday in Philadelphia.
Royce kicks down to Book. Book, step back midi.
Foul call.
Fouled.
Bud and
1 second, Uriel. What's up, Code?
That they get on that one, that'll be charged against Black.
It's only their second team foul.
Suns with 14 fouls as Iguodala will check into the game.
Finally, Oso coming in for Plum. Oso hasn't really gotten anything going today, but still, I'd rather develop him than waste minutes on Plum. 8 seconds. Beal gets it. Nice little layup. Keep going to the rim, Beal. Thank you. Now get back on defense, please, baby boy. Black into the corner. What is a Caleb Houston? Booker crossover. Hezzy drives left-handed. Bully ball blocked. Houston comes away with that nice block. He'll be remembering that. And then KCP walks into a three. All right. Tyus bringing it up. He's got De Silva on him. Pick and roll with Oso. Snatch back, step back. Giggity good. All right, Tyus, do you? Goga, handoff. Another handoff. Black step through, loses it. Caleb Houston misses. They push it up to Beal. Whoa, what a step by Beal. That Euro was beautiful. Wow. Good shit, Beal. Now get a stork. De Silva spin in, gets fouled. Goga goes down. Tyus just, actually De Silva goes down. Tyus just trying not to get his ankle exploded.
The push off.
I agree with you guys wholeheartedly. These refs hate our guts. We suck, and the refs hate us. It's not a good combination. 162 watching. Please, fellas, have mercy on my soul and hit the like button, all right? There's nothing to like about the Suns right now. So channel any positive energy you have towards that like button. Help us out. We'll get a large group of Suns fans in here complaining. I'm down for that. Like, look at Jones's collar. Like, look at the purple back to these jerseys. It's just hideous. I don't know why they went with purple back there. Ooh, Beal, nice save for the rebound. Tyus, over to Royce. Over to Book, in and out. Open three for Suggs. No good. Don't worry. They'll grab the rebound. They'll grab the rebound. Will Tristan De Silva. All right. Royce kicks it over to Book. Book doubled immediately on the block. He finds Tyus back out at half court. Screen from Beal. Left alone. He traveled. They don't call it, and he drills a deep three. So they doubled Beal off of the screen. Tyus was like, oh, shit, and shuffled his feet. Luckily, they didn't call it. And then he actually drilled it. Houston back to Goga. Over to De Silva. Oh, my God. Getting away with all kinds of physicality. Booker goes flying off of him, no call. Misses the gimme off the backboard. Royce to the rack, left-handed finger roll is good. Suns back up 57. So I've got good news and I've got bad news, folks.
Suns holding their own, pushing back. You all both worried about Bradley?
You guys want the good news first or you want the bad news? Tell me in the chat. You're welcome, Uriel. Avi says bad news. I need a water, you know? I can grab another water out of me little mini fridge. Oh, yeah. All right, bad news it is, guys. Bad news. We're not up enough to save ourselves from the third quarter shit show that is to come. Right? 5 points. That ain't enough. That ain't enough. Good news. At least we took the lead back before half. I mean, they could take it back from us, but at least we're, showing a little bit of pluck here. But then again, that's almost just melted into the bad news, which is this is what we do. We play plus basketball for the first 2 quarters to varying degrees. Third quarter comes around and insert most just, embarrassing thing possible. That's what we do. Nick says, "Where's Gumbo?" He's at a Trump rally right now. I know he already won the presidency, but he went to a rally just for the big time Trump supporters, It's a special one. It's just him, Alex Jones, what's his name? Steve Bannon, Elon Musk, and Sundo. Mega donor. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you. Also, Nick's, and he'll tell you this, he's uneducated. Tori would never go to that, Metro. Tori would never go to that. All right? Exactly, Ruben. Everybody doing okay in playback? VIP-wise.
Good look. He has been
Take a look.
At 18 points in the first meeting between these two clubs, a Magic win. He's got 16 tonight, including perfect from beyond the arc, 4 of 4.
Suggs to Bataze. Nice pump. Nice spin. Finishes strong over Oso. And then I think he might be getting a little bit of a tech. Him and Royce headbutting a little bit, talking some shit. I'm sure Goga's feeling big and bad after that because he's bodying us. We're small. Emperor BBL Roy 199 says, "Working like Sundo. Please win tonight. Can't suffer." Oh, you can and will suffer, baby boy. But congrats on your BBL. Thank you for the dono.
Book knocks down the free throw.
Well,
Okay, he didn't do anything. All he did was hold them
that's more of a Sundo situation.
Okay. I think he's upset he hasn't gotten many opportunities as he got the last time the Suns played.
Book. Pick and roll with Oso. Nice pass. But a little bit behind him, and he couldn't control it. Gets it right back to him, though. Book kicks it to Goose, who almost gets fouled, but no call. I guess that's not a foul.
They get the whistle there.
When you run into somebody.
This is nothing new, Age, but when you get the reputation as a defensive team, you will oftentimes be given kind of extended.
Yeah, Avi, but the physicality is only okay one way,
Mosley has been one of the top 5 defenses. This year, they are number 1 in scoring defense. In the last 16 games, they are number 1.
Please hit this, Goose.
9 points per game.
Oh, that free throw rattled around.
When you're
Fell, though.
always reaching and grabbing and swinging at the ball, they're not going to foul everyone out.
Right.
And so you were able to get away with some stuff. And then teams that don't do it, all of a sudden, officials are not used to them doing it. They're going to call
second
fouls on them.
Free throw is good.
The beast, and that's why you always have to be aggressive.
Orlando's defensive rating is number 3. They allow a league best 103 points.
Goga. Over to De Silva. Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you, ref. You stupid bitch. for finally calling an offensive foul on this fuck.
Forearm, an elbow, or a shoulder in the face. This is the first
I'm getting a little upset. I apologize. Don't hold it against me.
That's 3 fouls on De Silva.
I'm going to say this one time, and remember I'm Mexican. I can say this shit. Tristan De Silva is why we need to build a wall.
I don't think Devin is embellishing. He seems to be smarting from it.
Tyus
back on the floor here. He was a catalyst
gets it to Goose. Screen from Book.
First quarter and second quarter.
Goose. Alley-oop!
Man,
I'm swelling up. I'm swelling up.
But Oso can go
Okay.
get it.
That alley-oop was way too high in the air for Oso to grab it, but he did. Corner 3 for KCP. No good. Tipped in twice.
You gotta hit him. You gotta
Second time it goes down.
You just can't. He's playing on a Nerf hoop.
Avi.
6-point lead. KCP dove for the steal. Finds O'Neal. Left wing 3.
Damn it, Royce misses a good look at the rim. From deep, but still, he's been hitting deep shots and short threes. Suggs back to Wendell. Over to a wide open Cole Anthony. Short. Who fouled who? And we get a foul on Royce trying to stop Goga from getting in position to get an easy rebound because he's 10 feet taller than everyone else we have.
That will be his second.
Refresh type shit. All right, it's like mid-2000s night for this DJ.
Yeah, I think also
Goga misses the first free throw.
People, opponents, even Suns fans, with his sneaky leaping ability, because he just felt like
Mona, I would love to have Goga on this team, though.
But now he's got to combine the leaping with strength to keep guys out, right? Because you can't always hit your athletic.
Second free throw is good. Suns still up 5, which will not be enough for the third quarter meltdown. Pick and roll. Nice pass to Oso. He gets stopped a little too deep. Good catch, Goose. Good move, Book. Finds Tyus in the corner. God damn it. Oh, Book with the man's board. The man's board. 15-second differential here. Maybe 13, actually. Book pulls up from the elbow. No good. Oso with the rebound. We're going to get the last shot.
Of the half.
Maybe a clock situation here.
And going to get a clock adjustment here. So not quite synced up between the shot clock and game clock. 13.1 game clock, 12 seconds you see there on the shot clock. The Suns can exhaust most of it. Anthony going for the steal.
11 seconds, pick and roll for Oso and Tyus. Tyus. Floater, no good. Oso gets shoved in the back on the rebound attempt, but that's okay. No need to call anything. That would help the Suns. Calling blatant fouls against them would help them, and we're not here to do that.
At the break, 62-57. Stay tuned now for the Gila River Resorts and Casinos halftime report.
I don't know who the Suns pissed off in the NBA office, but I don't know what's going on this year with the refs, man. It's just terrible reffing. Michael says he was walking his dog while listening to the game. That's probably good use of your time, you know? The way my blood is boiling, I would love to be outside moving right now. But it's cold here, man. Are you guys dealing with cold weather right now? Because it is... And I'm in Austin, Texas, man, so maybe I'm just being a baby. I guess it's 57 degrees. Feels terrible, though. Okay, me toes are frozen right now. Dusty B-Side says fake lead. Absolutely. Absolutely a fake lead. It's always a fake lead. 20 points would be a fake lead. 5 points? Get out of here. Get the hell out of here. Big Bad Brad says, I promise we won't have a third quarter meltdown. Well, Big Bad Brad, that's not a check that you can cash. All right. So if we do have a third quarter meltdown, we're all coming down on you to make it right financially. All right. You're going to need to send us all some money on Venmo. And then we'll let it slide. Louis says, yeah, it's really cold in Oregon. Yeah, I bet. Herv Dior is in Maryland. Seth Maxwell up in Colorado. Oh, yeah. MJ in the UK has got a storm. Yeah, it's been cold here and rainy. Yeah, DC, it sucks, man. We don't get a Sundo Sympnopsis at halftime. Nick says, is ASU a good school? It's a great party school. I mean, the best, you would think. The best party school. Johnny Dang says, depends on what you mean by a good school. Yeah, I mean, they're doing great in football. I'm happy for you guys. If there's any ASU Devils fans in here, I had a lot of friends that went to ASU. I used to live on Broadway and McClintock, which is like walking distance from ASU. So like I'm happy for them. I love that area. I like that school. Love their jerseys. Congrats to them. And good luck. They either have Texas, I believe, or Tennessee. Is that correct? Out the box says not so cold here in the Philippines. What's the weather over there? And and out the box, what is going on with Kai Soto's career? Is my guy ever going to make it back to the NBA, or is he just done? That's pretty cool, Knicks. I didn't know they had a online thing. But it's worth it to go to the actual school. My God, it was the funnest area ever to live in. And you know what's crazy? Might have paid like 1 month's rent. I lived in this house, like I said, Broadway and McClintock, and me and my boy were derelicts. All right, we moved into the house with like 4 roommates total. Those roommates dipped out on us, and we did not have enough money, so we're kind of squatting. The owner like lived at it, so we just got like months behind on rent and had to dip up out of there. You know, those were the days. Lit Supa, what's going on, bro? Says, honestly, both teams are without their best players, and it shows how well Orlando uses their reserves and how good this young team will be. Great talent evaluation going on there. I was thinking that earlier when I'm like noticing Tristan da Silva doing well, and just like all their backups are playing well. They're not even playing Jonathan Isaac. I don't know if he's injured, but if they're just choosing not to play him, like that's crazy. We would be served very much by a Jonathan Isaac on our team, but you know, people talking about 50 wins. Jackson is him talking about 50 wins. Dude, that's a good question. I don't know. I don't know what I'm done acting like I know what this team is capable or not capable of, because they've shown both. They've shown the capability of being a top 5 easy team in this NBA, and they've also showed that they're bottom feeders, that they're the worst of the worst, and all it takes is Kevin Durant not being in there, and they become the worst team in the NBA. We look like shit. We're small. Is anyone noticing how, like, I've stopped taking I don't know if you guys have noticed. I've stopped with my Nurkic agenda. Like, I don't really like accentuate his accomplishments or really bring up anything about him anymore, because he's I feel like he's let me down a little bit, you know? at least when he was injured, like I certainly don't want to see that dude play when he's injured. And then when he comes back from injury, he's going to need like 4 or 5 games before he looks worth his minutes. But Plumlee and Oso, not enough. Dude, we ain't going anywhere with just Plumlee and Oso. Nowheresville. We are Plumlee's 6'10", folks. I know he looks pretty big because he's muscular and gangly. 6'10". Oso, 6'10". I know ESPN says he's 7 foot. He's not. The actual metrics without his shoes, he's 6'10". So you can see it. We're getting pushed around by every team. They're just out rebounding us, getting second chance opportunities. We need a center. I think, I mean, we all knew that. I'm not breaking news right now, right? You all knew that. Everyone complains about it. But I think it's solidified in my mind that it's not a question anymore. And I hope people feel like they can see that things were a bit better with Nurkic. Wouldn't you say? That's a great poll. That's a great poll. Because I want to know what you guys think about that. Remember, these polls are completely anonymous. No one knows if you said yes or no, so just be honest. This is a good way to pose it. Sorry, I'm an old boomer. Takes me a while to type out 8 letters. Let me know in this poll. I'm personally going to vote yes. I think from what I've been seeing lately, the Suns are better with Nurkic than just than just and I love Oso. I want Oso to play all the time. But that doesn't mean that we're not missing Nurkic a little bit. See, James says, yes, Nurkic is a great rebounder and good rim protector. So you are right, James. But eye test doesn't feel like he's a good rim protector. Although I did see a graphic that was showing that he's like top 5 this season with rim protection. So, you know, thank you, Matthew. Appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he doesn't jump high. He's not fleet-footed. All right? He's not fleet of foot. A lot of times people are able to just run right up to him and float shit over him, and he can't go up and stop it. But statistically, he's been a good rim protector for us and overall in the NBA. So, do we need Nurk? I mean, right now, I don't know how many people have actually voted, but it is strongly in favor. 32 votes and 91%. Okay, so like, we'll see how the votes keep stacking up. Hashtag stop the count. But that's pretty interesting, right? Because we've been really, really hard on Yusuf Nurkic this season. You know, we've had no patience for that dude as a fan base. I've had patience for him, but even I have felt like I might have been wrong to have such patience. But this stretch without him and KD, you're just seeing us get bullied in the paint. And it's hurting us badly, you know? Other teams are able to score in the paint so easy, and the extra 3-point attempts that they get is just killing us. DC Sundo is doing, so he's the music director for his church. And they're doing a they're doing a music program for Christmas. And I think they're rehearsing. So he like literally has to be there the whole time. And we tried to get him to call in on his phone and, you know, give us a video of him directing a choir, but he refused. You know? Sundo runs the choir, Warren. He ain't just a choir boy. Sundo, the choir director. Spray May says it's not Nurk we miss. It's the fact that he's our starter and backups are small. You got to explain that to me like I'm 10 years old, Spray Mace. Explain that to me like I'm baby boy Metro. Because I don't really understand that. That feels a little convoluted. Metro, go ahead and look up convoluted. Asahi says, hey, Gabe, what do you do for your job? What is your job? So I've shifted. My main source of income is now YouTube because I do a lot more YouTube. I've got this channel and I've got Big Red Rant, my Huskers channel. We're about to hit 5K on that channel, but our views are pretty darn good. And the Husker fan base is huge. So mostly YouTube, but I've been a massage therapist since 2010. But I don't do as much massage as I do YouTube now, which is cool. Spray Mace says, we need Nurk size. Everything else he brings can live without. You're probably right. I don't hate that assessment. I don't think I disagree. It might just be the fact that he is big as life. You know? I would live on the road, Nix, but my wife loves her job that she's got. She's a nurse and she loves the company she's working for. And I have 8 dogs. So like I want to go on like a road trip in like a RV, but doing that with 8 dogs, one of them being a Rottweiler, you know, pretty tough. Pastille says, imagine if Tyus gets injured, we have our old starting 5 back. I don't want to imagine that, but I will tell you that if Tyus did get hurt, knock on wood, that doesn't happen. At least we got Monte Morris, you know. Appreciate you, James. Thank you, man. No, I enjoy the hell out of it. It's work, but it's fun work, which I know a lot of people don't get to have that combination. Yes, Nick's 8 dogs. I got my favorite one sleeping right next to me. But so 7 of them are miniature wiener dogs. Oh, yeah, baby. And I make no apologies. If I could have 10, I would, but our house is too small. Our house is too small for 8. It's damn sure too small for 10.
Deep, 16 points. What have you seen just from his production from Beyond the Arc?
Just playing really confident. You guys are sharing the basketball. It's his night. We just got to keep sharing the ball, but he's playing really good right now.
Third quarters have been a little bit of an issue for this.
All right, I'm going to end the poll 87%. Yes.
Pick up that intensity. What else are you looking to see to start the second half?
Well, I think that we got to compete.
Ruben, I think muscle. I don't think he needs fat, but muscle. You know.
Quit turning the ball over, and I think the second half should be successful.
Oh, DC. I mean, I would absolutely do that. I wouldn't cuss. I could cut all that out easy. Easy.
Indeed, Suns up.
I grew up Mormon with strict parents. I know how to not cuss. I got all kinds of fake cuss words too.
A road trip on a good note, and the Suns had the disappointments in the first
Locked and
two.
loaded.
But, man, if you can end it on a good note here to go back home, that's huge.
All right, folks, we're back. Suns cause a turnover. Book, top of the key. Here comes the meltdown, folks. Royce pump fake. I think he traveled. We got away with it. He gets to Tyus in the corner. Tyus, heel out of bounds. Here comes the curse.
There were real issues, and it really did start with the kind of the mentality of physicality.
So I like frack, F-R-A-K. That comes from
For a few minutes, they'll back up.
that comes from one of the best shows of all time, Battlestar Galactica. Don't sleep. Suggs pick and roll with Goga. Good defense from Beal. All over him, ends up falling on him, and little too good a defense.
Like, okay, Bradley touched him after
I
that.
do like bull jive. I got that from
Look, he's off
Unc
balance
Shay
right
Shay.
now. And now he's off balance again. And he's on the floor before Brad touched him.
Yeah, it was a tough one.
But yeah, I mean, if it's our own channel and we don't have to worry about cussing, I'm a cuss. But just not overly. I'm not trying to do it on purpose. It's just, you know, natural potty mouth. Oh, wow. So De Silva throws up an air ball floater that Bataze, because he's bigger than us, goes up and grabs and taps back in.
Right.
I have not soaked, Pampito. I have not soaked. Royce pulls the wing three, and it's good. And he's shushing the crowd. Wow, we're up 8-2. We have not melted down yet. That's crazy. What's up, Action? Ooh, yeah, what's going on with this Scoreboard? Is it okay? Wow. Tyus with the three.
Tyus delivering the three ball here tonight.
This is shocking.
He's got 5.
This is shocking.
19.
I've been trying to hold off on this, but I think I got to do it. His name is Tyus Corner-Jones.
Anyways, 180 watching. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out. Help us out, you know? This is a moment when it feels like the vibes are shifting. Okay? We've come out in this third quarter and punched them in the mouth to the point they had to call a timeout. That was not expected by me. I'm sure y'all didn't expect it either. Let's try to do a vibe shift. Hit the like button. Let's get a bunch more people in here. We'll have fake hype for the quarter, you know? Yeah, Mona says it's shocking that our PG is now our shooting guard, Tyus Jones. So it's two-sided. I understand why Bud plants Tyus in the corner. I just don't know if that outweighs what he can do at straight-up point guard, making all the decisions and passing. I don't know. And it doesn't seem like it's been doing it, you know, but he is lights out from the corner. He's already 5 for 6 today. Crazy. I know a lot of you guys were not expecting that Tyus was this type of scorer because that's not how he was pitched to the Suns fandom when we got him. That's not what people were talking about. They're not like, oh, we're getting Tyus. He's such a good shooter. No, the story on him, the scouting report on him is great passer, doesn't make mistakes. But now people are seeing that he is a sniper from 3, especially when left alone, which is what they do to him because they're so worried about Book. Spray Mace, I hate that right now that's a true statement, bro. I hate it. I hate it. And I hate you for making me feel that way. But it is true. He is literally more valuable than Beal to us right now. And he's on a minimum.
I'm telling you, and serve it to me, I'll be over there sitting in the corner. And that's what he's about right now. He gets to his sweet spot.
Metro, you play the version of 2K where you're, I mean, no shade. I know a lot of people do,
were
but
able to jump right back in it.
you
This is
play
the time now
a
where
regular season with the
defense tightens
Suns,
up even more, and
you got to
stay
get on my
fundamental,
career, man.
Making sure you just allow
Grow
them
up.
one shot.
Goga, handoff to De
So they
Silva.
designed something out of this timeout.
They get it back to Goga, into the corner to Wendell.
Had a baseline look, passed it up.
Wendell short eyes.
Now using that big body to drive.
Oh, good take. How did he finish that? Plumlee's just not
He's a wide load,
doing it for
6'10",
me defensively,
262,
man.
The 25-year-old played one season at Duke.
Book, screen
Booker off the
from
screen.
Royce, pulls up, and one. Oh, no good, but he's going to the
Gets
line.
Whistle and foul, so free throws coming here.
Yeah, seriously,
for
Dusty.
Devin Booker.
Before we melt down, hit
Suns
that
perfect
like
from the
button.
line tonight, 7 of 7. Meanwhile,
And if for any reason you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We're getting really close to 10K, and we're hoping to hit that before Christmas. I mean, we're on pace, but it's like a very slow pace. But yeah, if you're not,
they're
consider it.
shooting 90% from the line on the season. As we get a message from our friends at Kia.
Cover more ground in the fuel-efficient Kia Sportage Turbo Hybrid.
Book's free throws are good.
Well, the Suns are, look, they're doing their job at the free throw line. No miss yet.
Yeah, Book has hit 50 of his last 52.
Suggs gets it right back from KCP. They kick it into the corner to De Silva. He pulls in Book's face. This is why I'm hot. Book pulls. I mean, he was not given room to land, and they don't call it. Like, I hate that shit. A good steal here, perhaps from Plumlee or Tyus. I don't know who poked it out, but I'm appreciative. Book still hasn't made it up Beal hasn't made it up the court. Plumlee gets it to Beal. Beal trapped in the corner. Tough bounce pass from Beal. It goes to the Magic. They get it to Tristan De Silva in the other corner. No good. Book out rebounds Vitaze, and he's bringing the ball up. Screen from Royce. He waves it off. Book fouled going up. Kind of a swipe through shot a la Chris Paul.
Driving Booker. Non-shooting foul, says near side official.
Plum Dog. Ooh, $4.99 dono from Dusty B Sides. Book pump. Ugh, don't travel. Got Batazzi all over him in the corner. He dribbles and loses his dribble out of bounds, left-handed. Kind of like Beal's turnover the other night at the end of the game. Dusty says, if I was Bud, Booker would get trapped by Dunn and Josh in practice. He'd take 0 shots until he could figure it out. I like that. I like that. Thank you for that dono, Dusty.
Gets a screen set up for Suggs, who connects on the
Suggs in the corner.
This is second made field goal.
Good 3 for the bald-headed wonder.
Cole Anthony got a number of his minutes in that first half because of the way he.
Oh my gosh, Beal to Plumlee. Almost turned it over. Plumlee, if you don't pass the goddamn ball, you bozo!
And it trickles out of bounds, and then
I'm just sick of him. I'm sick of his lack of IQ and an overall lack of talent. What up, Felix?
Suns only have 7 seconds to get the shot.
What up, Leo?
Well,
one official is saying reset of the shot clock because it was a turnover, but there was no control of the basketball.
Yeah,
so,
but the fact that he just stopped it, now they can set their defense. It's like, you got to be definitive on that.
Well, 2 of the 3 officials did not make that call.
Right.
7 seconds, and we got to go basically 3/4 court. Royce with the dangerous push-up pass to Jones. Jones going to do it all. Jones going to do it all.
That's a tough shot.
Let Jones cook.
I mean, he's got them runners and them floaters.
Yeah,
This is why he should be bringing the ball up. He's not just a passer. He can get his own buckets. Tristan gets to Goga. Back to Suggs for 3. In and out. And Wendell Carter gets blocked on the putback dunk attempt. Goga gets that rebound and puts it up and in, though. Don't you worry about that.
And then they'll get a delay of game charged here on Orlando. Bataze, another double-double. He was quiet
GOAT NBA, I don't think you could put Bull in that because the Magic had Bull and they gave up on him, you know. They just, like, let him go.
Goga Bataze, 6th-year man.
I don't think they'd want him back, but I like where your head's at. Believe me. Royce picking and rolling with Book. Oh! Oh! Royce, you son of a bitch! Royce with, like, the most innocuous move. Look up innocuous, Metro. It was nothing. Like, all he did was just plant and go. And Wendell Carter fell to his ass. And then Royce goes for a floater and smokes it. And you gotta hit that. You gotta hit that.
Free throws coming here for Tristan De Silva, 18th pick overall. They'll check it in, the Big Red Rage. Watching Suns basketball, sponsored by Valley Chevy Dealers. For your chance to be featured on the broadcast, post your photo with a hashtag couchside.
Ooh, free throw misses. Let's go.
Put you up on the screen and De Silva brick one.
Yeah.
There you go. So you are a part.
Yeah, you know, he was putting the whammy on him from
got him seeing red.
Wherever that couch side position is.
You got to block out here. That was a hard miss.
Second free throw, please miss. Hits it.
1-2 for De Silva.
Yeah, I believe Jeff spelled it right. Asahi, I'm just happy that we haven't melted down fully in this third quarter. So, to me, same goes as last night. I said it. If we melt down in the third, we'll lose. If we don't melt down, we'll win. I think that
standing around here.
That could be the story today. Beautiful Beal, beautiful Beal, beautiful Beal! That's the Bradley Beal I know and love. Wide open, wide open, wide open. Good.
Suns cannot allow that to happen. Two guys were wide open.
Booker on the drive, goes on the attack on Suggs.
Offensive foul, Booker, folks.
Offensive foul called on Booker. But the Suns do not have a challenge to work with.
Don't count your chickens before they hatch, Big Bad Brad.
Devin did extend, but Suggs backed up.
Very minimal contact, especially considering what we saw in that first half.
Goga. Hand off, KCP, who's been decently hot today. Goga, too damn big. Too damn big. Going to the line. Can't do shit with him.
That's going to be
in the paint.
On Osil. That's going to be his third.
Scoreboard frozen. Whoopsie poopsie. What is going on? I bet you that's on ESPN. Let me refresh. Yep, it's on ESPN.
Orlando has just come right back.
Royce O'Neal's going to take his seat as Grayson Allen getting ready to check in.
Goga hits the free throw.
Shake out of this current road funk.
207 watching. Thank you guys for coming and hanging out.
More than anything,
obviously the Sun's been going through it.
It's been well chronicled.
They're holding up okay as of right now. Okay. Second free throw good. Beal inbounding.
Rehabbing that ankle. They are 1-8 without KD. Clearly 2 or 3
Tyus to Beal, crossing half court. They kick it to Book. He's going to pull up. No good from the mid-range. De Silva gets it over to Goga. Hand off to Suggs. Immediate pull, and he immediately drills it. So perhaps a delayed collapse for the Suns. 75-76. Tyus with the floater over Goga. No good. De Silva in transition. Kicks it to Suggs. He's hot. He knows it. He heat checks and misses, and Goga's fat foot out of bounds. Thank God.
Steps out of bounds in a process.
Cole Anthony back in the game, so expect him
Well, and it was the group led by Anthony and Wagner in that first half each. That
All
really
right, let's
disrupted
relax.
The Suns back then. That's when they had a 12-point lead.
Yes.
And now they're clinging to a 1-point lead. Booker turns the corner, goes on the attack.
Wow, I can't believe Book got that to fall. That's vintage Book right there.
Anthony lost the dribble momentarily, but Beal was able to lock him down. Orlando in the midst
Smile
of
for me,
11-2.
Daddy. I want to see you grill. You want to see my what? Your grill.
Right now, he is just
As Goga cooks us again.
right at the basket there to
Uh-oh.
any miss.
Wild pass out to Beal. He basically airballs. Saved by Goose. They find Tyus in the corner. He misses the corner three. They're pushing it up. Caleb Houston steps into a three and drills it. Beal gets ran through.
First lead.
Magic take the lead.
When they jumped in front 50-47.
Somebody's on the ground. Is it Goga? No.
Injured player.
Suggs
That is
on the
Suggs
ground.
Down on the floor.
Oh, tech on him. Call a flop.
Yeah, you got blocked off as Booker at the line.
Metro, I never had a real grill, but, you know, I basically invented taking a gum wrapper, an aluminum gum wrapper, and fastening it around my teeth as if it were a grill. I basically invented that. JT says, I'm questioning Coach Bud's ability to coach. So, yeah, Shadow Man, I know the scoreboard, it's on ESPN. I refreshed it. ESPN's just, I think ESPN is really bored with this game. So, I'll try a refresh again. But I think, you know, if you guys remember, the thing about Bud, yeah, it's on ESPN still. The thing about Bud is, like, that's his weakness, his defensive adjustments. And, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know why I don't blame Bud. Maybe because he's so new, and I've seen, you know, great things from his offense when everybody's healthy, but certainly there's not been any great adjustments in this game. I don't like that he's not playing Bull. I feel like we have to have his height out there. Like somebody in here was, you know, made a good point. They're saying, and shout out your name if it was you, I just can't remember, saying that, you know, we only are missing Nurk's height. Like, literally his height is an asset and we don't have it, and so we're struggling. Bull's got more height than him. You know? Get a big man planted down there in the paint who can outreach people for rebounds. I don't know. But what a collapse, man. What a fun collapse. So the score is wrong on here. The actual score is like 80-78, I think, right now. Am I right? So the Suns have lost the lead. And it's kind of funny. Kind of funny. Funny in like a I'm going to unalive myself way. You know, not in like a Dave Chappelle stand-up kind of way. Shane, let me find you a VIP, my guy. King West, if you end up back in here, man, let me know. I'll give you that VIP back. I really wonder what the call was. I guess it went the Suns' way.
He has been a problem. I mean, all said and done. I mean, he's sitting there with 15 and 13. And he was quiet initially throughout the game.
Right, he's got 8 of those 15 here in the third.
Book gets it from Morris. Right now would be a great time for a Book takeover. I'll tell you what. Grayson, screen from Oso. Grayson crossing up. Grayson trapped and fouled by Goga. Yep, definitely foul on Goga.
That'll be on Bataze. That's his first.
For real, Ruben.
13th foul.
I don't even know anymore.
Yeah, but Taze's got 8 points and 6 rebounds here in this third quarter.
Tied up, 80-80.
Been on a heater from the free throw line of late.
Try to refresh ESPN again if I can.
Hasn't really gotten a lot of looks.
Still not good.
Wow, they stay at home on it.
Yeah.
Free throws good. Suns retake the lead, 80-81.
Jones leading the Suns scoring attack with 21.
Goga gets it to Cole. Cole rocker steps his way to the rim and drops it off for Goga for a monster jam. Wow. Monte Morris gets it to Booker. He's got Goga on him. You got to cook Goga. You got to. They get it to Goose, over to Monte, and Monte traveled, moved his feet before he dribbled.
Phoenix turnover number 13. And this
You know, Big Merc, I was actually thinking about Frank Kaminsky earlier today, how I really would like to have him on this team. Even though I know he only helps a little bit, I still want him. Pick and roll with Mo and Cole. Cole, step back deep three. That almost dropped. That could have been bad. Okogie, full speed. Urogi, left-handed layup is a little too hard off the glass. Tough contested layup. Mo, pump fakes. Euros, kicks it to the corner to air ball shooting Caldwell Pope. Thank God. Oso had Goose but didn't hit him. Gets it to Book. Book fading two. That's pretty, Book. Thank you.
Suns back in front. He's got 16. Here comes Suggs, pushing right down the floor.
Oof, oof, oof. Oof! Maximum oof. Cole Anthony just cooking. Ooh, nice little pass. Actually, sorry, that was Jalen Suggs. That was a nice dunk there for Oso.
There's Anthony way outside. 2 minutes to go here in the third.
Cole pick and roll.
Anthony able to get back to that right hand. Nearly lost the hand.
Fade away in the mid-range. It falls out short. Goose rebound up to Book. Pick and roll with Oso. Just got Cole Anthony on him. Kicks it to Okogie. Into the paint. Nice pass off to Oso. But we get a foul on the ground. Suns are up one. Okay, the ESPN finally fixed the scoreboard.
Saw him all the way. That's because Oso was moving right away on it. It's an excellent pass. Throw it right on the ground and make it bounce up. You know, when Devin comes down and Cole Anthony is on him initially, he should not call a screen over. Like, make them have to come over and defend. Like, because that's the one guy you know you can abuse. Right. So don't bring the screen over.
Book.
Yeah, whether dribbling around.
Ooh, I thought he had Morris. Finally does get it to him. Book got Black on him. Grayson gets it down to Book. Little hezzy. You got to go to work, Book. You got to go to Morris for three. No foul. No foul on Okogie either. What are we doing? Call something, ref. Book, no good from the mid-range. The ball luckily goes to Oso. Morris for three. In and out.
Three great opportunities. Tremendous hustle from a
Black kicks it to Mo. Hand off to Cole. Cole not afraid to shoot. Misses, though. Thank God. They kick it to Book. They got him bringing the ball up. Why would you have Morris bring it up when he's the point guard? I don't know. Makes sense to me, not to Bud. Pick and roll with Oso, kicks it to Okogie. Damn, you had Oso wide open. Okogie, snatch back, ripped. Gets it back, throws it away.
No, he was going the right way. And Josh got to see that and just be forceful. Hold the ball and see if you can get
Yeah,
it.
Garden Man, it might be on Sundo for not being here. YouTube vision.
1-point lead. Led by as many as a dozen.
I don't know what you heard about me.
8 ties in this one, 5 lead changes. Biggest lead for
Black. Driving right, whips it out, stolen by Book. Don't you transition foul him. Don't you hurt him. And Book misses the dunk. Cole Anthony jumped up and blocked him from behind.
Final seconds of the quarter.
Code, I know you love that. And then Book hits a Kobe-ass looking ass fadeaway in the corner. Yeah, bitch. And I'm sure he got fouled. He's looking at his wrist and arm. Black throws up a full court shot. Good on him for trying and not worrying about his three-point percentage.
We have put 3 in the books. A spirited battle here.
Oh, that's a 2. If they look at that, that's actually a 2. He did not hit a 3. They're going to look at that and take a point away. Believe you me. Yeah, for real, catch up. Man. Big Bad Brad. Big Bad Brad. Big Brad Bad. Bad Big Brad says he'd like an apology. It wasn't a meltdown, but we did get outscored. So I'll give you half an apology, all right? Here comes your half of apology. Big Bad Brad, you were... That's all you get. You don't get the full word. And by my own estimation, this means that the Suns should win this game. However, I don't believe in those words anymore, okay? Those words mean nothing to me after the Pelicans loss. We are definitely too small, main tap. Definitely. And they're going double bigs, and we're not doing shit about it. I bet you the rebounding differential is bananas. Main tap says, I don't know why Bud isn't making adjustments. I mean, that's not what he does. See, look at this. They're looking at the 3. Yeah, he was on the line. Katie, do I want meatloaf? I thought you were making spaghetti. I'm down for either, honestly. I don't care. Whatever's easier, baby. So, Big Merc, I almost feel like Landale might be making too much money. That could be wrong. I could be wrong on that. I remember he got a payday. Yep, main tap, I got you right now.
That shot by Booker, by the way, to close out the quarter has been overturned from a 3 to a 2. His foot was...
Come on over. It's available.
So a 3-point Phoenix lead instead of a 4. Book with 18.
Mo. Backing down Plumlee. Suns Uruguay, give me a second. I'll get you guys both a VIP.
This guy, I'm going to start calling him Kareem instead of his real name.
Fadeaway in the corner. Thank God it's no good. It gets tipped up and in, maybe by Goose. I think Goose touched it last. Grayson, pocket pass to Plum Dog. Plumlee bulldozes Mo, and they call it on Mo. He is pissed. I like the call.
A lot of this attention and that things are going his way. No, you're not at that level yet. That's just a heck of a tough break there for Grayson Allen.
Yeah, you were spot on about Wagner. For a guy that averages 19 minutes a game,
Plumlee hits the ugly left-handed free throw. What's up, Ivan? We're up to 2:30 now in here watching. What's going on, everybody? Everybody, welcome in. Glad to have you on this Sunday evening game. Both free throws good for Plum Dog.
With deflecting their mistakes. It's somebody else's fault. That's how it goes.
Black, pick and roll. Folks.
That's two balls that they have just lucked into the rim.
Absolute lucky shot. Absolutely the luckiest shot I've seen all game. The ball literally slipped out of his hands, went up and in. Okogie is livid.
As Wagner continues his dialogue with Pat Frere over there.
Thank you, Metro. Please, guys, hit that like button. Let's get to 100 likes if you don't mind. Oh, I don't blame you, Ivan. Oregon handled business. Beal, screen from Plum. Kicks it into the corner, Okogie, who almost can't handle the hot pass. Okogie out to Goose. Man, they are clamping us. Beal trying to get it. 4 seconds. Morris. Good take, Morris. Great left-handed finish. Suns up 3, 91-88. 10:41 on the clock. Oh. Anthony saves it, but to the Suns. He goes down hard. We got 5 on 4. Okogie over to Plum Dog. Plum gets his reverse dunk blocked, but fouled by Mo, and Mo is pissed again.
Wagner is calling for a challenge. I'm not sure
he'd like him to challenge it. I don't know if they're going to do all that.
Monty Morris, knowing the clock is going down, he
great layup by Morris, man. Oh my gosh.
Right away. Now, don't get us wrong. I think you agree. I think any team would want Mo Wagner on their team.
Yes.
Okay. So it's not a criticism of him as a player, but he is just chirpy, man.
It just becomes kind of humorous after a while, just because the words just continue to spill out.
Plumlee's free throw is in and out.
First miss of the night from the line for the Suns. 14 of 15 now.
I don't know, TC. I mean, Plumlee's a special situation because he sucked so bad he started shooting them left-handed. He's not left-handed, but he shoots his free throws left-handed. That's why it looks so ugly, too. But he just happened to be better at left-handed free throws.
Solid rebound. Take your time.
Grayson to Beal. Over to Morris. Pump fake. Floater. I like that take. Don't even worry about the miss. Off of Mo, out of bounds. Suns get rewarded for their aggressive nature. Jackie.
Credit Monty Morris for that. Now, Grayson Allen, this is a play for him out of bounds. Let's see if he can get a good look.
He's sleepy.
Stretching the defense.
Beal mid-range. Ooh, baseline mid-range, good. Needed that. Mo. DHO to Cole. Normally he's taking that immediately, but he doesn't. He drives and gets a nice, easy layup. Jeez, man.
His first points, though, is way back in the first half. He's got a dozen. Makes it a 4-point Phoenix lead. Ball stripped away.
Beal loses it. Mo to the rack. No good, but he is going to the line.
Fouled on his way to the basket. And the Suns at least prevent him from.
Beal says he got fouled. Ref says, nah. Nah, dog.
I know he's coming over the double. And look, it's haphazard. I think he just decides when he's going to do it, and then they react behind him. But you got to see him coming over there. And even before he gets there, that's when you have to make your decision with the ball and don't allow that double team to get close.
Let's get a message to my friends at Gila River Resort.
Free throw from Mo is good.
Jay will take a
Kogi
seat.
out of the game. Who did they put in? Royce? Mo's got 10 points, 5 rebounds. I would have thought he would have had a lot more with his brother out. Royce with the board. Kicks it up to Morris. Booker still resting. Need to get a bucket here. To kick it to Grayson. Beal with the pick and roll. Plumlee's in the corner chanting for the ball like he's going to do something with it. Beal knocked to the ground and his foot goes out of bounds. That was some ugly basketball. Yipes. Yipes. Yipes.
Yeah, I think that's where they got him. Maybe stepping out of bounds, but it seemed like he was moving. But
Black to Mo.
calling on both ends.
Pick and roll. Over to Suggs. In and out. Suns ball after it goes out of bounds. I didn't know who it was off of.
Making his way back to the scorer's table. We'll check in here for Monte Morris.
I'll admit it, guys. Beal is just this ain't the Beal that
It's a game high 21.
was in Washington. Sucks, right?
11 made threes. Haven't had as many opportunities.
Plumlee pick and roll. Beal down heel. Loses the dribble. Fast break the other way. Euro is good for Cole Anthony. Suns only up one.
Last few possessions.
The Orlando bench
Beal pick and roll with Grayson.
has come to play tonight.
Beal, snatch back midi. It's figured out. He has to go around a screen for a midi so he can brick it. No good. Black in transition. Trying some ugly-ass weak dribble moves. They get it down to Mo. Mo loses the ball. He's chirping for a foul. Royce to Goose for 3. Thank you, Goose.
Big three-point hits.
We getting a technical? We should probably be getting a technical. No?
They will get
Delay a game warning.
Warning on the Suns. Orlando's had one already tonight. As the Suns hold off the Magic now, lead back to 4. Suns lost.
Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him, get him.
This is Orlando from start to finish.
And he up. Uh-oh. Mo spin move. Mo footwork. Jesus! Thank you, ref. Protect my beautiful white Grayson.
Grayson Allen had great inside.
Shut up!
To box him out.
Sundo in the house. We might be getting Sundo on the way home. Home dough. Home dough.
It's called a
Home dough.
Who took away my VIP? Crook.
Well, I had to. We had so many people in here. You were busy front running.
I was a busy front running. Ooh, I had to. Ooh. Hold on, let me set up my green screen, you
Are you
bums.
kidding me?
You're home.
Dribble the ball up into the stands?
Well, if that's the case, the foul should have been called at the elbow instead of.
I mean, unbelievable.
That is a head scratcher for sure.
Get it in.
Neal just does get it in, but
Royce throws it into Plumlee and we lose it.
nearly able to get it back.
A smoked layup, but don't worry, we fouled. Okay? How was choir?
Royce O'Neal, you taking the ball out of bounds, right?
First of all, it wasn't quiet.
Were you dressed up like Whoopi Goldberg in?
No, but
what was that movie called?
The Sister Act.
Sister Act, Sundo Act. That's your new nickname. Go on.
I thought he delayed it.
Sundo Act. Burner, if you end up seeing this stream, could you make a graphic of Sundo as Whoopi Goldberg and Sister Act, please?
Dialogue with every official as Jamal Mosley.
He gets away with it, which is amazing.
Free throw is good.
So
all right, so tell me what's going on with the show. Every game.
Let's do it at the next timeout or ball stoppage. That wasn't no travel.
Turnovers are still a thing.
Okay, we got a timeout on the Magic.
I believe it was a 2-point attempt. We've got a timeout of the.
Basically, I would describe the game like this. So, let's see. Decent first quarter. Second quarter, we had like a 5-point lead and then gave that up.
What?
1 beer. 2 beers.
What?
3 beers.
What?
4 beers.
What?
5 beers.
What?
And a Cadillac margarita.
What?
Then I took a shot.
What?
Had some chicken wings.
Well, I can see that we didn't have a bad third quarter, per se.
Well, we were up. Like plenty. We were actually building a lead. We were up by maybe like 8 points. Gave that shit up, and then they took the lead. So it wasn't a traditional meltdown, but...
Meltdown enough.
It was half a meltdown. It was a melt... it was a down.
Dusty says Sundo's back. Cue the L. You know what? I don't gotta show up for you niggas no more. All right, bro. All right. Because you wanna know why I ain't gotta show up? Because the Seahawks are in first place.
You know what I don't like about this camera?
Lead. What's up?
I just feel like the saturation isn't good. You don't. I'm not seeing all of your melanin the way I like to see it. You know, you're not as
it's the lighting.
Warm looking.
It's the lighting.
Well, it when we're in Streamlabs, it's very warm and nice. You know.
Doesn't matter. No, he's just been very confident. He's on one.
All right, can you take over calling this game for me? For just a minute, I gotta go pee and grab coffee.
Gotta go pee.
Maybe if he can get a good look or two, I think they've done a good job of staying up on him now, not allowing him to get these shots. I'm sure he was the top of the conversation at halftime.
13 points, 6 boards.
I need a big Xavier Worthy game.
12 of 24 from downtown. Magic 10 of 31, but that old turnover issue popping back up. The Suns with 10 turnovers here in this second half, and a number of them you'd have to say are
yeah, they got fans. They got good fans, you know what I'm saying? Something you wouldn't know being anything being. You wouldn't know anything about being a good fan. Okay, Code? That is not you. By the way, I think I'm knocked out of the playoffs in my fantasy league, and I just don't like it.
Longest active.
Perhaps not.
Suggs off the screen, sets, fires a 3, gets it.
Suggs hit the 3. Oh my gosh. Take the lead. Tyus Jones bringing it up. Kicks to Booker. Booker top of the key, guarded by Suggs. Off-ball screen for Beal. Beal gets it, gets fouled.
By Suggs, and that will put the Suns in the bonus with 6:38 to go. Phoenix has 14
No
fouls.
Sundo to the left, no Geary to the right.
So again, design play. Plumlee's got to get up a little higher. I just think just a little bit higher. You know, Batanze's not going to take jump shots.
What are you talking about? I'm about to rage. What are you talking about, Angel? However, Aniel. Is it Angel or Aniel?
Somewhat.
Right.
Bradley Bill. Did he just miss that free throw? Did Buddy just miss that free throw?
1-2 for Brad. We are tied up 98.
Oh my gosh. I should have never showed up. I should have never showed up. Suggs drives, floater, lays it up good.
Back-to-back buckets now from Suggs, who's got 17.
Jeez, man.
So Iguodala getting ready to check in. Tyus Jones trying to turn the corner.
Oh my gosh, Tyus. Oh my gosh, Tyus.
Back to the defender for some reason. Back and forth. Suggs gets it.
Good defense, Beal. Good defense, Beal. Beal with a block. Booker bringing it up on a fast break. Booker drives. Good. Game's tied. Game's tied.
Suggs got a little happy on that one.
I don't believe you, Cody.
He had a free throw three. All of a sudden, that man came from
Suggs. Gonna get a pick from your boy Goga. He's driving. He's driving on the block. Pump fake in the paint. Kicks to Bitadze. Anthony. Driving floater. No good. Rebound Plum Dog Millionaire. Let's go. Tyus bringing the ball up. Tyus directing traffic. Gives it to Royce. Royce to Book. Book. Faces up. Drives to the left. Puts up a jump. Once a foul, doesn't get it. JT, why does it? Well, we discussed this a while back because they thought that they were going to get a better player than Suggs for 3 hits. They thought they're going to get a better player than CP3, and that trade ended up being a wash. And you're paying more money for that wash than you would have for CP3. Tyus Jones, he shoots, no good. Booker tries to rebound. Suggs gets it. This is crazy. Suggs, backdoor layup. Good 5-point lead for the Magic. I should have never showed up. It's tragic. Timeout, Suns. Absolutely tragic, bro. Ishbia ruined the franchise. Well, it's time to start talking about how these moves didn't work out and they wanted to make a big splash. You can say ruin the franchise. Depends on what you mean. If you want to say ruin the team, maybe I'll give you that, but I don't think he ruined the franchise. The Suns franchise, from my understanding, is in a better position than it was under Sarver as far as operational wise. But the team, as far as constructed, is no bueno right now. Dusty says, "Bring back Gabe." See, I'm leaving. Bye.
I'm back.
All right, SB, I'm not going to... Sarver didn't take you to the finals, okay? Relax. We happened to go to the finals while Sarver's cheap ass was the owner. Chill out.
Yeah.
That man wasn't going to spend a dime like Ishbia was. At least Ishbia was willing to spend. That's where I give him credit. At least he went for it. Sarver would have never, ever...
We're down 5?
Ever went for it, yes.
Wow.
Yeah, they went on a run. I told him it's my fault. I showed up. I should have just stayed away. But I was like, you know what? Gabe doesn't like doing podcasts by himself. I'll show up like a good friend at the end.
Well, you know. It's going to be a painful loss, bro.
Y'all can. So, like, let me ask you this question, because now people are saying, oh, I hate Ishbia. He's the worst owner. Oh, he ruined the team. Let me ask you this question. Would you rather have an owner that would go for it, and yet it may have been the wrong go for it? Or would you rather have the owner like we did have, who was a penny pincher, cheap, who would never do anything?
Let all your favorite players leave.
Who let all your favorite players go away?
With their biggest lead of the night at 105.
See, everybody, y'all just ridiculous. I'm done with this chat. I can't take y'all seriously, and
they're edgelords.
Hiding the chat. I'd rather have the cheap owner. Get out of here.
Idiots. Liars. Contrarian.
I would rather have the guy that goes for it.
Metro, look up contrarian. That's my new thing, by the way. Every time I say a big word, I tell Metro that he needs to go look it up because he doesn't know it because he's 7 years old.
That's crazy. Why you roasting Metro? As a matter of fact, the way Ruben's been lately, Metro is moving over Ruben on the pet of my favorite people.
You hear that, Rubes?
Wow,
Suns turn it over immediately.
That close to the sideline. There's not much space to maneuver over there. That's why he always has to be an offensive threat with that handoff.
6 turnovers this quarter to Orlando's 0. There's the story of the quarter. If you really want to know. Suggs gets a pick. Goes to his left. Step back in Booker's face. If this goes in, that's dagger. Doesn't go in. Royce with the rebound. Gray bringing it up. Gray to Oso.
Oh my gosh, Book gets tangled up with Suggs.
And that'll put Booker at the free throw line.
Booker's gonna go to the line. Bro, at this point, I'm in such a sorry state as a fan that I just want to win. I don't even care. I just want to
Nah, bro, I don't care if it's a big win. I don't give a damn. We can win by half a point. Just please win a game without KD. You know?
Asahi's definitely one of my favorites now too.
Asahi's, more of a man than Ruben at this point,
That's crazy. Don't do Ruben like that. Don't do Ruben like that.
Oh, Book misses a free throw.
Suggs, 20 points. This is second time in the last
Pump fake for Caldwell Pope. Kicks it back out to Suggs. They're wisely using the... I mean, come on!
And then a delayed whistle.
And now Gray's hurt. Please tell me he's not hurt. Please tell me he just got hit in the face.
They called that against us, bro.
Ruben says, so you want me to be a kiss at Sundo? No, I just want you to be logical. Like, if you're making the wrong decisions is a different subject than him than Sarver making no decisions.
I don't even think he made the wrong decision, bro.
Like, him actually doing what was good for the franchise, is different. Right?
And they've yet to call it.
I'd much rather have the active guy, even if he can take chances, even if they're bad chances. At least he's going to take chances, which means he will move off this team eventually. It is my fault, Eli, and I'll take it.
Right there.
Unlike Sarver, who would just be like, I'm not doing anything.
Not seem like much when you're throwing your shoulder into a guy.
Exactly, Cody. He got overzealous, but at least we had an owner that would have went for it.
Metro, look up overzealous.
Tweaked his ankle heading to the locker room.
Absolutely. I think the KD trade was one thing. I think getting overzealous with the Beal trade is really what did it.
Oh my gosh.
Beal just misses.
Book missed. Almost scored. It's a tough, super contested layup though. Open 3 for Black. No good. Suns need a bucket right now. Whew, Oso didn't even see that shit coming, bro. Tyus for 3. No, oh my gosh. Good take, Beal!
Wow.
That was an incredible layup by Beal.
I don't know how that was.
Incredible body control, bro.
Closing in on 3 minutes.
Yeah, Vision, in hindsight, talked about this. The Beal trade they thought was going to be an improvement ended up being a wash. And it was a $20 million more a year wash.
I disagree.
Okay, we can talk about that later.
Book comes away with a lucky steal.
Beal and CP3 has not made any difference. All right, Booker.
Oso to Royce, open 3. Thank you.
Bang, bang.
All game, by the way, bro. All game, by the way.
Bang, 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 bang.
All game.
Knicks, what's good? Matt says false comeback. Could be.
Could be. It feels more real. I don't know.
No, Vision. The Nurk trade's fine. But the Beal trade, like I do feel like that was a wash. Like you could have kept CP3 and traded to 8 and later, and you could have had CP3, Booker, KD, and you could have, done 8, what you did for 8, and I think you'd be in good shape. I know now Gabe's gonna disagree, but
I would never
either way,
disagree with you, sir.
Either way, you're gonna have an unhealthy team. So, I mean, whichever way you're gonna go at this point, because everybody's unhealthy and everybody's hurt. Jared says DA is better than Nurk. Well, it depends on who you ask.
Hey.
Ruben says, I'll think before I speak from now on. I can't be passed by Metro.
That's bullied to greatness right there.
Yes, it is.
What up, Buzzy? How you been?
Ortho, yes, it is, but he's averaging that on like the Carmelo Anthony treatment of just like shooting a super inefficient number.
Yeah, like what's he at today? 7
like
for 18. That's not the worst.
You can average 25 and 7 assists, that's sure, but that 25 is coming at the expense of you shooting under 50%, shooting 30. It's yeah.
With it. Watch Suggs here. He's been the one.
Ooh, Suggs was a mean crossover, and that's gonna be an and one because I just knew it was gonna be an and one, even though it should have been on the floor.
You see Paolo Banchero?
Hey, look at my guy with the.
You see Paolo Banchero? You think he's not doing that on purpose? You think he ain't doing that on purpose?
What you mean?
Y'all beat the Cards today, and he shows up to the game in a Seahawks jersey?
Hey, I'm here for it, Paolo. New favorite player in the league.
Bro, Paolo's a beast. Absolute beast, bro. We're so lucky he ain't playing right now.
Now it's an and one.
Oh my God, thank you. He missed a free throw. Beal gives it to Tyus. Hand off to Book, back to Tyus. Oh wow, Tyus is actually running the offense at the point guard position. Oh, what a weird situation.
Yeah, he's getting locked up on defense right now.
Get it back to him. 2 seconds, gonna have to take a fadeaway. Air ball.
Yeah, see that's why you want him to run the offense.
Magic has been playing great defense all game, bro.
One of them's got to get the ball. Like, this is their time. This one, it's 2 minutes left in the game. That's what they're out there for. That's it. They need to have the ball.
3-point game. Suns need to stop here.
Suggs getting a screen from Goga. Beal on his back. Foul.
The Suns without a challenge, though.
Hey, do you play next game? I mean, we get a decent break, right, till Friday?
Right? Are we already at that point where we don't have a game until? Okay.
So after this game, we don't have a game for a minute.
Talking to Ben Taylor, and look at the free arm, the left arm. He's holding off Beal the whole time.
Yeah, after today, we don't have a game until Friday. We should probably start discussing video ideas.
Oh, I've got one.
Sundo, is it time to? No, it's not a conversation. It's not time to have a conversation about Bud. Why would I do that?
25 for Suggs.
And I'll tell you why. Because to
season high 30.
Give Code credit here, at least he says it and he agrees. Like in the chat, like at some point you gotta keep seeing like it's the same players making the same mistakes, playing the same way with both coaches. Like why? Like we can't just keep blaming the coaches. We've had this team with 3 different coaches, and it has looked the same. Monty at the end. Vogel, awful. Now Vogel's offense was just god awful, so we all agree on that one. I like Bud's offense. The ball moves, it goes to dude's hands. It's a lot of threes, and when it's great, it's great, and when it's bad, you get mad, right? But I like his offense. Absolutely like him more than Frank, but we got to stop blaming coaches at this point. Like why? Like it's the same team, 3 different coaches playing the same way, minus Beal. Yeah, no, that vision, I agree with that.
Trying to get the rally here late. They led better majority of this game, but this fourth quarter, when they fought through
Beal
the
just shaking his head in disgust right now.
Goat, I'm kind of with you on that, but him and Ishbia did not see eye to eye, and that's why he was let go.
23 Orlando points.
Apparently, they did not like each other from what was reported.
We call that extenuating circumstances. Metro, look up extenuating. Pick and roll with Beal and Book. Kicks it to Book. Book.
Just no separation, bro. No separation. You know what I mean?
Magical.
Like, our two shooting guards can't get separation on a drive.
Suns race to double out.
Yeah, that's GG, boys. Go ahead. Go ahead and light the beam or whatever you guys do in Orlando.
F's in the chat. F's in the
whatever
chat.
you do in Orlando, go ahead and say GG's.
So, Sundo, you realize they don't have Paolo Banchero, obviously.
Yes, I saw that.
They also don't have Franz Wagner. He tore his oblique yesterday and is out the rest of the season, perhaps. Maybe not rest of the season, but they said indefinitely. So we just lost to the Magic without two of their best players. And we have two of our best players.
And then we lost to who before the Heat with none of their best players either? No, we lost to the worst team in the West before. We played the Heat.
It was on a 9-game losing streak.
They had just gotten Ingram back, but they just didn't have no Zion Williamson.
Yep. Xylon was not there. He was at the buffet.
Small ball against tall ball, and Taze, I think, was the difference.
Goga cashes in the dagger free throws unless the Suns can get a three here. A quick, cheeky three.
He's got 19 and 15 here. Book driving to the basket.
Wow, how did that go in, bro? How did that go in? Suns down 5, trapping, and we got a timeout here from Black.
I'd like to see a replay on it.
That's what I'm saying, Ian. There's no separation. No separation. So, no, when is KD coming back? I mean, hopefully Friday after they reevaluate him. I think we're enough into the season where we got to discuss, bro. We might see another type of season like we had last year where we are struggling. You know what I mean? When in the beginning, when we went on that freaking 6-game win streak and it didn't look that way, bro. How quickly did things change?
Well, last year they just we didn't even have the quote unquote big three play together until like 30 games into the season. And in that time, there were times where Durant wasn't healthy either, and then Book went out. As soon as Beal came back, Book went out. Then Book came back, Beal went out, and it was like that for like 40 games, it felt like. You know, but then it did seem like there was a good stretch towards the second half of the season where they all played the majority of the games, right? We had that like 7-game win streak. Maybe it was 9 or something like that.
Ruben, he's not 40, but keep going, Gabe. You called KD 40. That's crazy.
Well, I mean, he's going to be 40 sooner or later, you know? So, all right, here we go. Inbound. Cole Anthony.
Get back. Y'all don't know me like that.
One false move, I break you down. Book, please. Someone needs to get punched in the fucking liver,
He was
bro.
fouled twice, bro. He was fouled on the way to the basket. He was fouled at the basket. Now he's holding his ribs.
Suggs is Booker still lying on his back.
They're going to take a look at it.
But that's a foul. Oh, goodness, Suggs. That might be a flagrant, bro.
Damn.
Oh, that was his whole hip inside, bro. That's.
Wind up, so I know that's what they're going to look at initially.
A very hard.
Can you imagine this gets us back in the game? We get a cheesy flagrant, hit 2 free throws, and then hit a 3. I mean, to me, if I'm being completely honest, bro,
Oh my gosh, bro. Watch
that's
that
just a
landing,
play.
dude.
That's a strong foul. That's a playoff foul.
It's a strong foul, but watch this landing, dude. I'm more concerned about the
ain't
landing.
good. Yeah.
Bro, that's all hip and ribs. Bro is definitely going to be sitting out for a minute. Well, luckily we get a rest till Friday, but that's painful.
As a review, we see that Jalen Suggs makes a legitimate basketball play trying to block the ball.
See?
It's going to be a common foul. We're going to shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah,
I mean, he went after the ball. You know?
Oh, I get that. I
35.3 on the clock.
I was just hoping for a flagrant so we can get an extra shot. Not that's legitimately was going to be.
And Suns don't have to foul. They can just play for a defensive stop. That will give them plenty of time. Suns have 2 timeouts to play with as well.
Kogi coming into the game.
They don't have any timeouts.
For Morris. Get our defender out there. Maybe get a cheesy steal. Free throw good.
You don't have to foul. No foul.
M Cole 42. Look, don't say that out loud because Kevin Durant fans will crucify you for that.
110, 113. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Up in here, up in here. Y'all gonna make me stop being a fan of the Suns. Goga in the post right now. Hands it off to Black.
If they miss him, we give him a rebound. I'm gonna be so mad.
Reverse layup. Goga finishes the death of the Suns.
I literally called that, bro. I literally called that. What did I just say?
That's what's been happening to us all game, by the way. All game, they've just been owning us in the paint.
Killer. But look at the elbow, and this has happened multiple times tonight.
Nobody wants to be a fan of that whack franchise, Knicks. What is a Maverick anyway? Is it the guy from freaking what's that show about these that are in the Air Force?
Right there,
Top Gun.
Off, but again,
Thank you.
He was helping on
That Top Gun reference.
You can't really blame also on that. But
thank you, baby.
Knicks, Knicks, I see what's going on. You just want to be on the show. That's what it is. You just want to weasel your way into the show.
You know, even though Suggs
Dallas Logan Paul's, I'm done.
26 it is. This Patase that I believe is the guy that really helped.
You see, we don't need Nurk per se. We could use Nurk. We don't need Nurk. We need our team to stop being lackluster and actually hit shots and be efficient and play better defense and don't get out rebounded in the paint.
14 points.
You know, things that are fundamentals.
New career high. We've talked about Nurk and his value.
And that's where his value is.
DC, I love the emoji.
Inbound Booker squares and fires from the corner 3. No.
GG, easy game plebs. Please uninstall.
Foul by Kogi, and that's
all right. So they are foul. Let's just keep it moving. Let's just talk about whatever post-game show early.
You got to play 48 minutes.
What? Tell me what happened this entire game, please.
Control of every game.
You saw
a large portion of the game. But as I always say, an NBA game is 48 minutes.
I can't hear you. What'd you say?
It's going to come down to the last 2 to 3 minutes. And it's all the things that
what you saw
that can put you in the
is exactly what was happening all game.
The Suns with their
fair enough. All right, stay less.
Seriously, you got the full gist of this game.
Orlando to get back in the game in a hurry. It wasn't a slow crawl to get back in the game.
Yeah.
You know they're going to make a run, but you want to make it a slow crawl.
Haas says, crazy how we're best in the West with KD and not even a playing team without. I still believe we beat everyone fully healthy. It is what it is.
That's what gets you beat.
Missed by Caldwell Pope. Suns get a quick timeout, trailing by 5.
Mona, that's crazy. Booker equals Ben Simmons is nuts.
That's clearly too far, Mona.
I've never seen a layup Booker doesn't want to shoot, unlike
True.
Ben Simmons.
True. Yeah. I feel bad for Cardinals Suns fans, man. 2 L's in one day is never fun.
Yeah, but it's the way the L happened against the Cardinals. I expected that game to be close, and it was not even close at all.
Man. I think this L's easier for me to handle because I've already accepted that we're trash. You know? This team is trash. The Suns are trash. Without KD, obviously. Morris corner 3, no good, and that'll do her.
Johnny Dang with the $20 super chat. Thank you so much, bro. Says, much love to Gabe and Sundo. These games are way more fun to watch alongside y'all. Now tell me how to buy a subscription so I can spread the love.
Ooh.
Well, if you're on the phone, it's really, really, I don't think you can do it on the phone. If you're on the PC.
No, you can. You can do it on the phone.
Oh, you can do it on the phone? Well, I don't know how to do it from the phone.
Could somebody explain it to him, please?
Let me figure out how to do it from the phone.
No, Nix, I'm definitely not having thoughts of dumping the Suns, bro. That's not ever an issue for me. It's just accepting the reality that's the issue. It's painful. It's painful, man. It's like bad news that you didn't want to accept, but you're being forced to. Like, I normally would come into this game and go back at some point and watch the beginning of this game and what I said. I told everybody, I'm like, there's no reason to think the Suns won't blow this game. They've given us no reason to believe that they can win without Kevin Durant. So hopefully we don't get too much past 500. We're almost 500 now, Sundo. Insane, right? Remember when we were number 1 in the West?
Yeah,
that was fun.
On the win streak. I just said that, bro. Like, remember, we had that win streak and things were looking up, and you're like, man, we're not gonna finish like we did last year. We were just barely getting in. Well, we gotta rethink that.
Oh, I was saying earlier, I really feel like what we need to do the most is we have to make a trade to get better at the center position behind Nurk or with Nurk.
But who you gonna trade?
You know, maybe you just have to come up off of some picks. It doesn't have to be
What
crazy.
picks?
Some seconds. You know? We've got some picks in reach that we could use because, Sundo, we can't win without KD. And you know that KD will get hurt again at some point. It's how life works. So you have to prepare for life. Okay? I hope you have life insurance for Miss Sundo, as an example. You have to prepare in life. You have to prepare for the games that you're going to play without Kevin Durant, which will be plentiful. And so you have to find a way to be able to win. And it's becoming clear to me that the reason we're losing these games is because without Nurk out there too, we are just getting bullied in the paint, both offense and defense. And like either center we have is an absolute non-threat to score the ball, which is putting us in a position where we're basically playing 5-on-4 defense or offense. We've only got 4 guys on offense because either center is not a threat to score from anywhere around dunking range for the most part. I mean, Oso can hit floaters. We have to trade. I didn't think we needed a trade because I was like, it's just the injuries, it's just injuries and then we'll be good. No, we need to make a trade too. We need to shake something up. These guys suck.
I just don't know what opportunity is going to present itself, right?
Nick Richards apparently is on the market. There has to be people on the market.
Yeah, we've been hearing that for the last 2 years.
Go get her done. Ishbia. You're some high-spending, highfalutin. Metro, look up highfalutin. Owner, do something. Get off your fat white ass and get us a center, either a backup or a new starter. You fat bitch. I'm angry.
I can tell.
I'm taking it out.
I'm not angry. I'm just like thinking like if what are you going to trade? Like you can't trade much as a second apron team. Like Foxy just said, like you can trade as a second apron team. You just can't. There's different rules. I know, but you can trade. It's just hard. Honestly, bro, I think you have to consider, but I'm not saying that out loud.
Say it!
You really have to consider trading Katie or Book if you really want to try to, like...
I don't think we're quite there yet. I'm not saying you're...
I'm not there yet either, but I'm just saying those are like your only options.
Could get
if you're really
there.
Trying to, like, trade
we could get
for
to that point.
Assets and young players. But, like, you're not going to get any good trade.
That's blowing it up.
Like you can never get... You're not going to get, like, any good trade like that. Like... Stumbling into Tyus was a blessing, right? Because that was just the circumstances. He came here. He wanted to win. He was going to get playing time as a point guard. That's like circumstantial, never going to happen again. But what trade is out there that you can make? You might be able to trade Okogie and somebody for somebody, but you're not going to get any big deal. You know what I mean?
True. I can't wait to hear Bud talk in this postgame.
So there's really no trade that you're going to make. You know what I mean? Like there's really no trade that you can make. Unless you're just going to, like, you have to try something like, yes, but there's really no major trade that's going to be, I believe, that much of a season changer. You know what I mean?
By the way, Johnny, if you're still here, man, thank you for the dono. We really appreciate it.
Like, you still can't fix attitude, right?
You think it's attitude?
I'm just saying, like, if it is attitude, you can't fix that. I don't know. I'm not in the locker room. I'm not a player. I wish I was there. I wish I was a fly on that wall to know what was said in those locker rooms.
I'm starting to feel like it's not necessarily that we have bad attitudes or that we don't want it enough. It's worse than that, bro. I wish it was that because that's a switch you can flip. We don't have the horses to win the races right now. We don't have enough to get it done versus anyone. Anyone, bro. We played the Magic JV team and got beat. The Magic JV team knows how to shut the Suns down. So, yeah, maybe it's Grayson, Pac-Man. Maybe it's Grayson that you send out because you know he's got value. You know Goose has value. Like, what could we... And I don't want to get rid of Grayson. But yeah, Royce is... But Royce has proven himself that Royce is a keeper. You can't get rid of Royce. Unless you get rid of Royce, you sell high on him because he's never played this good, this consistently. And then you slide Grayson up into his spot. But he's not the defender. He's not as tall. and you get smaller. No. You gotta give up something if you want something. You know? Ryan says, get rid of the problem. Get rid of Booker. I think that qualifies number one as blowing it up. And I don't think we have blow it up conversations until this year fails completely. And then we go into next year, and then we have the conversation about blowing it up. And by blowing it up, I mean trading either Durant or Book. Have you guys taken note of how badly LeBron James has been playing lately? I mean, they're saying he's #washed king. And he's looking like it.
I mean, maybe age is finally catching up.
He had missed like 25 consecutive threes, Sundo, over several games. So what happens is, like we saw with Chris Paul, when the fall off happens, it happens in an instant. All of a sudden, there's generally no warning signs. It just happens.
Like you're going somewhere.
I didn't make the rules. Are you
going where I think you're going?
I didn't make the rules.
I think you're going? Are you going where I think you're going with this statement?
I don't like it. I don't like it at all. But I didn't create time and age. That's not on me.
Hold on. You
got a burglar in the house?
About to do something.
You know what I mean, guys? Like, do you sell high on KD because he's your most prized asset? And you say, look at this guy. He's still playing the best he's ever played almost. Who wants him? I think you could get a king's ransom for Book, too. But Book is just so much younger. You guys tell me what you think about that. 2K God, if LeBron just had a 40-point triple-double, that's his first good game in a minute. Trust me. Code says yes. What's yes? Tay says real problem is Beal. Okay, let's walk down that road. Let's hypothetically say that the problem is Beal. I'm not completely agreeing, but I'm going to go with that premise. Beal has a no trade clause. Beal is making over $50 million a year. He is going to be infinitely more difficult to trade, if not impossible to trade. He has to like where he's going, and they have to be willing and able to pay him over $50 million a year. I mean, right there, you've got maybe one or two teams in the NBA. And don't say Miami Heat, because they passed on him when they had the chance to get him or Dame. They wanted Dame over him. They were not interested. They were definitely not going to give up Jimmy Butler for him. And now Beal's value is greatly diminished as well. So that's gotten less likely. Blop Blop and Glad Ketchup says Beal to the bench. You know, I've actually been calling for that since before Beal showed that he was declining. So I certainly don't have a problem with it now. Put him in specifically the Manu Ginobili role. Okay? Bud is a Pop disciple. He should be able to figure it out. Pop's one ring away. Hey, how'd you convince them to... But the situation a lot of people have, like the problem a lot of people have with that situation, I should say, like my boy Brendan Clean brought this up to me, and it's hard to argue against, is you're paying a guy... Who pays someone $53 million to come off the bench? I say, F that. You do both things. You pay to be a good team. You pay what it takes, which is all the luxury taxes and whatnot, and you sacrifice and tinker the lineup the best way you can, and you don't care about money. That's what I say. I know not everybody agrees with that. You know? Code says, here's the better question. Who pays that much for a losing team? Well, we're not a losing team, technically. Matt Ishbia can't force KD and Beal's ankles to stay healthy. So he did put together quite a snazzy team. The problem is this team can't stay healthy. So there's that caveat there, okay? Metro, look up the word caveat. Cordy says we turned our franchise supermax shooting guard into a point guard and then a forward. Book deserves better, man. I mean, there is something to say about Book being completely clamped and still getting 25 points, but he's not shooting hot, guys. 8 for 21 isn't that good. It's not good. And 1 for 5 is terrible. At least he's getting to the free throw line. I appreciate that. 7 assists is great. And 4 steals. That's terrific to go along with a few rebounds. He is working out there. He's just unfortunately not good enough to deal with the double and triple teams. And we don't have the pieces around him right now, Kevin Durant, to pull the gravity away from him. Once our Bud's here. Thanks for joining us, Bud.
The live ball turnovers have been, lead to, kind of easy baskets. So it hurts us offensively, hurts us defensively. It's something where we can be better.
Curious with, they're a bigger team, but, the boxing out tonight, them getting the offensive rebound, where do you see you guys there? I thought they got maybe some extra possessions on that.
Yeah, no, the offensive boards hurt us tonight. Vitas, hurt us. His size, his commitment to go to the boards. We felt it. I think we got to, do more gang rebounding, participate more. But yeah, the offensive boards really throughout the game and the big one late, were a problem for us.
What was your message to the guys after a game like this?
No, I mean, the NBA is hard. We got to stay together. I think all of this will make us better. We have a good team. We have a lot of good players, a lot of belief. So, this is hard. But I think, that's when you get better. That's when you learn about yourself.
Tyus Jones got it going early for you guys, 10 points in the first quarter. Finished 5 for 8 from deep. How big was he for you and just the impact that he made?
Yeah, no, Tyus was great. He came out with an aggressive mindset tonight. I think early and really throughout the game. And, so he was, I think we keep talking about, I think when he's aggressive, that's when, we're at our best and he's at his best. And, he's got a tough job we've always talked about, but I think him being aggressive is important. And he did that tonight right out of the gate.
Saw Grayson walking gingerly off the court. What's going on with him?
He has a twisted ankle, so I think we'll see. Evaluate him in the morning. Hopefully, it's not too serious, but he wasn't able to return.
The other thing I had was when you're in
Who? Who did he say?
Stick together. The league's hard.
I don't know. I wish there was some sort of device where you could hear the reporters ask questions.
Team control throughout the 3 games. That you're like, you know what? This was tightened up. Would have had a better road trip.
There's, some defensive, I think quarters or stretches
Grayson
where
got
we got to
hurt,
be a
bro.
lot better. I think getting some stops in important times, getting some rebounds in important times. And then the turnovers, I think we got to clean up the turnovers. Our execution, all the things that all NBA teams are working on. So, but I think defensively, can we find a way to get more stops, finish it with a board, take care of the ball, make sure we're getting shots.
Thanks.
All right, thank you guys.
I actually want to hear from Book too, man. TBH. Did you get ice cream again?
I got ice cream, got soup.
Cheeseburger soup?
tortellini soup.
Miss Sundo getting fancy. Zach James, his Suns really need a big that can rebound and rim protect. I agree. They need somebody bigger. Somebody bigger or somebody that plays way bigger than Oso. And Oso's just a baby. You know, he's a baby and he gets babied out there.
Oh, so now you're on my side when I said a few weeks ago, do you want to start Oso? No, because
I still do. I still do, but I agree.
Still young. He needs time to develop.
He's undersized.
And he has the perfect amount of playing time that he needs right now. Said this.
Don't act like you didn't flip-flop. Cuck.
Oh, no. Okay. Trade Beal for John Collins isn't that big, though.
Say what?
Everybody says trade Beal for John Collins, but John Collins isn't that big.
Tiny. 6'8". Okay, we need to go the other direction. I mean, at least he can score worth a lick.
Evan says start Ryan Dunn and bench Beal. It's simple. Here's the deal. Dunn's hurt. Do that right now.
Hypothetically, when he comes back, you know. Royal Q says book is broken. Something is wrong.
If there's any way you wanted to force Beal to waive his no trade clause, maybe benching him is one way to do it. But look, Ishbia believes in this team. I mean, he has to. It was his decision, right? So he's going to let it play out this season. There's no trades are going to be made this season, at least of anybody on the big three. So
you know what our true hope is?
Hashtag deal with it.
If you want hope, if you want to know what the real best case scenario for the Suns is, it's this. When Durant comes back, he stays healthy, and the Suns go back to being that team that wins every game or close to it. Because if that can happen, we'll be just fine. Truly. Like, right now, we're down on the ground and we're fully mounted like a UFC fight. We got somebody, they got full guard on us right now, and they're just dropping bows on our foreheads, and we're trying to deflect them, but we ain't getting up.
Press conference is over, so we're not going to hear from Book.
Wow. Unbelievable. Mona, I think...
Front runner.
Says, what's our opinion on Book's downfall?
So I said in the stream 2 games ago that I had a theory and I wanted to wait until January to talk about it and say it. And so I'm going to continue to hold on to that. But I do think we are maybe potentially starting to see Booker at the peak of his career now starting to tilt this way, downhill. And maybe we have seen the best of Book. I don't know yet. I'm going to wait until January.
I think
Just watch. He says 25 points is a downfall. He says no. This is what I'm going to say this again. 25 points is cool. But when you're shooting a terrible shooting percentage to get it and you're turning the ball over, like, is that super efficient? He's like, once again, it's the Carmelo Anthony treatment. Like, Carmelo Anthony was a great scorer, but okay, then. What was you going to say, Gabe?
Ivan, you would have to trade Booker or KD for Chet. There's no getting Chet. There's no getting him. They're not going to give him up.
And why would they trade? Why would they even trade Chet away?
Yeah, they're not going to. But my vision of the Book quote unquote downfall is that we are being saddled with the reality that Devin Booker's handles are not good enough to be on the level that Luka is. What do I mean by that? What do I mean by that? When Luka gets doubled and triple teamed, it doesn't matter because his vision for passing out of double teams is so good that it doesn't matter. You're better off sometimes not doubling and tripling him. Also, he gets just as hot, if not hotter sometimes, but mainly his handles. You can't really rip Luka. He's not going to get ripped. If I was Devin Booker and I had to work on one thing more than anything else, it would be my handles. I need Booker to get Kyrie, as close to Kyrie Irving level handles as he can possibly get. And that means practice, practice, practice. I need Booker to be so filthy with the ball that people stop trying him with doubles because he'll split and go. He can't do that. When he came into the league as a baby, what was his comparison? What was his ceiling supposed to be? You know who it was. What did they say?
Kobe.
No, not Kobe. No. Not Kobe. There was a specific name. He's the next what coming out of college? Thank you, Ruben. Hey, Ruben, how about you be my new co-host since this guy over here is mailing it in?
No one cares.
Clay Thompson.
They said that about who?
Booker was supposed to be the next catch and shoot star. That's it. He's catch and shoot. Why did they say that? Because his handles were no fucking good, bro. But he got better.
But he got better.
He got better, but not good enough, Sundo. Not good enough to the point where he can't be ripped.
I don't agree.
Shit.
I don't agree. No. I think it got.
I promise I'm right.
No. I think his dribbles did get good enough. I think whenever when we saw him in the 2020 like that season when we went to like his handles were great. I just think he's regressing right now. His handles have regressed. I think he just makes not so good decisions. I think he dribbles into a lot of double teams. He turns
what
the ball
if I
over
told you his handles were never good enough to not be ripped?
So
and that Chris Paul used to hit him off screens. Chris Paul used to get it to him right in the shooting pocket.
Hey. Well, then what that comes
Let Tyus do that. Let Tyus do that more. Instead, because Tyus is such a sniper from the corner, we have him parked in the corner like a 3-and-D wing. You know? Do I have to hold your hand through everything?
Sure, you sure do.
Do I need to get a white devil in here?
Yeah, you might have to.
You know?
It might help you get better. It might help you get more subs and better views.
I saw a lot of people on Twitter were saying that people in your demographic were uneducated a month ago.
Who said that?
A lot of people.
Who said that? I need names.
A lot of people.
You know what I'm saying? Who are these people?
They said
who are these lot of people.
You know who's.
You know who.
Evan McXperience says, honestly, I can see Ben Simmons on our team. LOL. I don't know. What's Ben doing these days? Is he doing anything for the Nets? I'm not casting aspersions. Metro, look up aspersions. But I don't know what he's doing. I truly don't. And I don't want him on the team. I'm not saying I do, but it's like, at least he can rebound a little bit, and he's a good passer. You know? Dre God, the passport king, says Sundo is super wrong.
About what?
Book's handles have consistently been his weakness, hence why he wasn't effective as a point guard. I second that.
Sure, but I also, you not hear me whenever Gabe said, hey, I said, you know what? I do agree. Whenever he brought up CP3, and I conceded that point. So, suck it.
Suck it, Dre God, the passport king.
I'm looking up Seahawks stats anyway, so.
He's on to the Seahawks.
CP3 is second all-time in assists. That's neat.
Wow. John Stockton, number one. How far away is Stockton from him? Do you have the list?
I don't have the list. I just saw the headline.
Spray May says Booker got ripped by Holiday in the finals. Handles and decision. But see, Spray May's like, you're taking a Klay Thompson molded player and trying to turn him into, that's what we've been doing, is trying to turn him into a James Harden. And his handles went from like a C- or like a D to like a C+, B-. They are not good enough that double teams won't affect him the way that Luka laughs at a double team. You know what I mean, Sundo? Does Luka ever get double teamed to the point where you just take him out of the game? Does that happen? Does that happen to Steph Curry? No. That's his weakness.
We've been saying this.
You know? And he's gotten so much better as a defender that I don't even question his defense anymore. That speaks to his hard work. You know?
Anyway, well, we have a game Friday.
We're
so
on to who is it?
Who is it? That's a good question.
Does it matter if we don't have it doesn't matter if we don't have
it's
KD.
Utah. We're on to Utah.
We are on to Utah, people. Is it in Utah?
Yes, it is.
We get to watch your boy from Duke. What's his name?
Filipowski.
Your boy
Filipowski dating
your
26-year-old.
Your boy, Mr. Babysitter's Club.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Hey, he got that dog in him.
That'll be a fun game. We're gonna lose if we don't have KD. I'll tell you that right now. Zach James says Utah's a bad team. Doesn't matter. We will make them look good. We will kneel on the ground. All right? And let them... Not going to finish that. Okay, because that could have went several ways. None of them were good, Sundo. There was one that was worse. Not going to say it. I'll tell you after. All right? Who does Plumlee look like?
I don't know.
We'll talk about it after the stream. Maybe we'll talk about that on Playback.
Kyle Filipowski's girlfriend and see what the hoopla is about.
She's got to be bad.
She's not though. That's the crazy part. I mean, she's cute.
Ivan says trade for Middleton. Who do you trade for Middleton? Because Ivan, we have to give up somebody who's making more than Middleton. That's the key when you look at these. Evan said, true, he's always complaining about doubles. Dude, you're a superstar. He's a superstar that does a certain thing, which is shooting on the move and catch and shoot all over the place and drives to the basket. But dribbling super duper effectively to the point you can't take the ball away from him, can't do that, unfortunately. Metro says she's like a 7, but Metro's also 10 years old. I think next year, Matt, I think you have to try this whole season, and then you think about that next year. But I think you could put together a sneaky little package of like Grayson and Nurk and a couple of second-round picks and bring somebody in that's better suited to help this team play in the paint. Or it could be... It doesn't have to be Nurkic going out. We're on to Utah, Sundo.
On to Utah, man. I'm just looking at my fantasy football, trying to get this dub.
Guys, we're going to try our best to have it. I would hope for like 2 videos this week, since we've been doing none. So
we gotta talk trade ideas, and then we gotta talk about the issues. And
if you guys have any good suggestions for videos that you'd like us to crank out, Let us know in the comments like after this stream so it's more permanent. We can go back and look at like a list of what you guys want us to do videos on. Sundo.
What's up?
Thanks for showing up.
Yeah, I tried my best, man. I wasn't gonna leave my boy hanging if I didn't have to. It's just sad that we still lost.
Hopefully the playback funds were useful.
They were.
I'm kind of glad I just let it store up.
As soon as they went into my bank, like I went to bed and
woke up and it was gone.
And it was gone because US Bank does this thing where like they'll move charges around so you don't overdraft, and then so like especially over the weekend because I guess they're not banking over the weekend. I guess they're not banking over the weekend, right? And so as soon as it hit, I'm like, I wake up and I'm like, where did all my money go? Man. I was like, I bought that on Thursday. Why is it saying I bought it on Saturday? It's crazy. US Bank is nuts, bro. They're freaking nuts for doing that.
They got you.
Freaking nuts for doing that.
Well, sing us away because we don't get to play until Friday.
Yeah, man, it's nuts. I'll take the break though. This week's gonna be stressful. But guys,
to Utah.
We're on to Utah, but it's not all bad news today, guys. I mean, at least for me, it's not all bad. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least one of my teams won 30-18, if you know what I'm saying.
Which team was that?
And at least my quarterback didn't shrink and throw 2 picks. Their quarterback possibly couldn't shrink any more than what he's already at. You know what I'm saying? So
at least none
it's
of
not all bad here.
At least none of y'all's quarterbacks paint their nails.
That's true.
Y'all got that going for you.
Hey, if Geno Smith is average, what does that make Kyler Murray? Suns lose, and the Seahawks are just better.